Hello, well, mate. Hello, Ghost. Yeah. Yeah, two minutes is not quite 3 hours, is it? But it was the wrong day, so I think you could let me off that, maybe. I don't, you know, I did not know what day it was. I thought, oh, seems like Saturday. So I went with, you know, well, maybe a Saturday then. Yeah, there you go. But some days, honestly, I wake up and I don't know what day it is. And it's not until, I look at a tablet and even then I may not notice because I'm too busy just looking at things. I'm not really looking at dates because when I'm on watching stuff, I'm usually watching it on Xbox and it doesn't say the date. So I never know what day it is. So, managed to get the three things anyway. What a blessing. I have Alexa, but I sometimes I don't ask. The trouble is, I'm quite happy watching whatever, and then it's like, so I like, so what I did is I started the stream thinking, oh Saturday, because it felt like a Saturday, and then I got ready at 3 o'clock, and then I thought, oh no, it's 3:30, isn't it? So it's completely thrown me. It really is. So yeah, a few quests today. Let's get on with it. So howdy partners, and welcome to Ghost 57. Let me write you down first. I'm trying to get used to writing you down first. I don't know why I wait to the second person. I must be a bit odd. Yes, yeah, I'm going to wish I'd never done it now because it's like I'm the one that seems to be the most confused. So these are possible. I found the 30. That's the good news. So I found about the extra of 3 or 4, and then we got put out the fire. So that's I just happened to walk past and then I think you may have seen it last time. I don't know. I get confused with the two lots. Have I defeated Alduin already with Eowyn and only 20 episodes? Man, I really cracked on, didn't I? Really? I mean, this is Eowyn, isn't it? That's the wrong one, Ray. And we're level 40. Really, but I'm surprised I've got that far. Oh, I can't get used to this menu system. So we got to give the lexicon to Septimus. Honestly, I get confused between all the streams. So we can meet Karliah. So and then all these I do believe, although that one isn't. But this one's a creation club. That's a creation club. That one is. That one is. One of those is. That isn't. That one. I don't know. Is this one working? I get confused. So there's all sorts of things, but we could do the Dawn Guard, and but I could find that those little things I could do later. So we'll cross that one off. Probably cross that one off for a minute. So let's just gotta weed them down. So probably the first thing to do is hand that in. I thought I was doing it with Saruman, didn't know I was doing it with. So we'll cross that one off. That one off. You had trouble with the character when hitting the boots. Yeah, and I can't remember which one. So that's the kind of what we'll start off with. We'll start off with that one. Let's get this one out of the way, which is there. Now I made my way there, so I kind of got there and I walked part way. You can't ask for more than that. I mean, I walked part way. I mean, you don't want me to walk all the way and then make it, really short. You don't want me to leap straight into the location, do you? So I hope you enjoyed it today. You said I was a bit off. Did you mean the mic was a bit off, or I felt, look as though I was a bit off? Probably because I was confused, Ghost. Which happens every day of the week. But I tried to trundle on in my own weird way, trundling through this game, making mistake after mistake. Did it on the Xbox.
Have you decided if I can head up to Solitude yet?
No.
To meet someone who may be willing to teach me to paint.
I'm sorry, Aduri, not this year. Perhaps next year after the harvest. I don't know. There's so much to do.
It's not going to be next year, nor the year after that.
Oh, I see.
You just care about this farm more than you care about me.
Painting won't put food on the table, but our crops will.
Possible.
Be patient, Adori. It will happen someday, I promise.
So is this the one that needs the Nirnroot?
This place is boring. Nothing but the
Oh,
same thing
sorry.
every day.
Excuse me.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. What did you want?
You seem to have a lot of Nirnroot around here.
Actually, I'm growing
I
it
said
if you
my
hadn't noticed.
best
I'm
day
the
of rain,
only
boys.
person alive that can cultivate Nirnroot from a seed to a fully grown plant.
Really? What happens when you go then? Did Sinderian teach you how to grow Nirnroot?
Yes, he was an absolute genius when it came to the Nirnroot.
Yeah.
Sinderian made it his life's work, developing all sorts of interesting concoctions.
Did. I'm not going to sell it. I have bought you this Crimson Nirnroot.
You gathered quite a few of them, I see. I'll search through Sinderian's notes and find some more information about the Crimson Nirnroot and its
I
properties.
take it I got to hand that in to her. Here you are. So I take it I got to hand this in. I just want to make sure I don't want to give them away and I'm supposed to be giving it to somebody else. But because I'm worried sick I'm going to get it wrong. Because it's a goes confused between the two. I was thinking of cutting it down to 1 week. But I don't think that would go down well. Just to avoid the confusion. And tell her about Syndrome.
Thank you. You've done alchemy a great service
the
by helping
animation?
to complete Sinderian's work. I'd like to give you this tome. It's one of Sinderian's greatest works. I believe you've more than earned it.
Oh, that's when we get this special power. How did you and the Sinderian meet?
When I was very young, I was sent to Skingrad in Cyrodiil
Oh,
to
yeah, I
study
know it.
with him. He was a strange
I met him in
Altmer,
that.
paid more attention to his research than his own
Yeah,
well-being.
yeah, he did.
He lived in the basement of an
Yeah.
inn, for goodness sakes.
Well, how did he end up in Skyrim?
Well, after I fled Morrowind during the eruption, I made my way here. My family had purchased this farm, and it's all we had left. Years
Oh.
later, Sinderian simply showed up at our doorstep asking to stay for a while. Said he was going to do field research.
Did he?
Stayed with us for decades. Became an uncle of sorts to Adori.
Well, he has a field. So that's, that worked out right. Now you have a chance to get multiple posts. Yes, yeah, I think it gives you a double, doesn't it? Hello, Jeffrey. Nice for you to come in, Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey Giordano. Hello, Jeffrey. Always nice to see you, Jeffrey. As it is for Ghosts as well. Jeffrey Giordano. Can I spell it? I think so. Hello, Jeff. Well, then he left for Black Reach, I suppose.
One day he simply ran out to me in the field, excited
Did
that
he?
he'd made some sort of a breakthrough, and he was going to head out on another trip. He never
Oh.
returned. From the journal you discovered, I'm sure you know the rest.
No. So, I'll tell you what, I haven't done this particular quest for quite some time, unless, I presume Alessa did it, but that's probably the last time I did it, so it was quite a little while ago. I'm not going to sell me Nirnroot. So, were you an alchemist then?
I used to be. There isn't much time for that in my life anymore, I'm afraid.
No.
I actually owned a shop in Vivek City long ago, but I had to leave all that
Really?
behind when the Red Mountain erupted. Perhaps someday I'll reopen a shop here in Skyrim.
I'm not sure if I got to Vivek. I didn't get very far. I started off at this place where you start the game. And then I think I went in a cave or two and got slaughtered, and then I went to the next one, and that's as far as I got. Because I had a job to follow the main quest. It was a little bit odd. You seem quite exhausted planting.
Is it that obvious?
Yeah,
I've got my hands full here.
yeah, you are.
Between the farm chores, cultivating my supply of
Oh,
Nirnroot, and keeping a
I
tight
know.
rein on my sister Adori, there's little time for rest.
We women and we have it hard, don't we? I could help you if you like.
Really? That would be a
She
pleasant
wants me to
change.
collect
One of
some
the
Nirnroot.
ingredients I need to cultivate
Oh, yeah,
Nirnroot are
jazzberry grapes, that's the one.
grapes. The acidic content of the juice is perfect for the soil.
Oh, good,
I
perfect.
need 20 of them for my
And that's
current
why
crop. Good luck
I always
finding
look in
those
the
Jazbay
barrels.
grapes. They're very rare.
Because sometimes you find Jazbay grapes in the barrel. And that's one of the reasons why I do it. Isn't that cozy? Look at that, a jumper celebration then. Right, okay, so how many Nirnroot have I got? And then we'll look at our special power. Nirnroot. Right. Does that come after? So 2. Oh, we've only got 2. So I could take some Nirnroot. You can find a bunch scattered around the place. I call it the Roughlands. Why do you call it the Roughlands, Ghost? Pure curiosity. Do you mind if I take your Nirnroot? Because it's very...
But the same thing every day.
Well, it's a bit of an adventure on your own out in...
Yes?
Nothing.
I wish I could head to one of the capital cities. Maybe even back to Mournhold. Anywhere but here.
That place of pools and steam. Are you the one I
One
just
day I
talked
hope
to?
to become a painter. But at this rate it looks like it's never going to happen.
I'd love to help you in that, which is the one I did. That was the one I just spoke to, wasn't it?
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
Does your sister cause you a lot of trouble?
Aduri is what some would call a free spirit. She
Yeah,
likes to
like
wander
me.
the fall forest for hours on end.
Yeah.
If we were still living at my alchemy shop in Vivek City, it wouldn't be so bad. She could wander the canals all day.
Oh,
But around here, there's a tremendous amount of work to get done.
yeah.
Not to mention the dangers she's not ready to face.
True. It is very dangerous out there. I'm not going to say the Nirnroot.
Good luck finding those Jazbay grapes.
Okay.
They're very rare.
Let me see if I've got any on me. J. Is that all I got? 2? I probably... Oh, yeah. But I usually only carry a couple at a time. Right, well, what a lovely, interesting quest that was. So, yeah, I mean... I'll tell you what. Playing Valheim, I'm definitely going off of survival games. That is like... killed it for survival games for me. It's like, oh my god, the grind. It is terrific. I mean, we put it up for 3 times and it's still not enough. It could have gone up 10 times and it would have been much better. But hey, you know, and Skyrim doesn't have to do that. See, it doesn't have to do grind because there's huge amounts of content. It doesn't need filler. Right. Apart from the old side quest. Right, let's see, what do we do now? We could meet Karliah. I'm not going to do that one. Could do that one. I'm thinking if we talk to this lady, then that give us a quest. Let's see if we can go that way. We can go to the dockers. Have I got the thing for a Vanchenzell? Oh yeah, and then we'll look at our special power that we have. So we have a special power now. Because there's lots of hidden stuff in this game, and it's not that one, it is Cinder and Serendipity. I have this on my original play, so you get a 25% chance of creating a duplicate one when using your alchemy skill. So there's lots of these kind of special things that will, you know, and I've got probably all of them, maybe missing one. Yeah, I don't know, 1, maybe 2. I don't know. We'll have to see. Now she's
Need something?
Oh, it's you, isn't it?
You have questions?
Right, I've already done it, have I? Because you're the one that's very deep into the fathoms.
Hmm?
God, the face. So this is obviously the fishing one.
The waiting. The insufferable waiting.
Well, I came here as fast as I could. So yeah, this is the... well, let's try swims deep in water. But I think this is the fishing quest. And we don't want to do fishing, you know. Much as I'd love to collect an aquarium full of, you know, lovely fishy wishes. And probably... sorry, I may have said fishy wishes.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Rift and Fishery.
Yes?
Excuse me?
Need something?
No. So yeah, it's that one. So yeah, I'll ignore that. I haven't done that at all yet. I don't know, I just don't fancy a bit of fishing. It's not really my thing. There is a new improved mod now for the fishing. You'd be pleased to know. I know you're all jumping out now, oh, I must get that one. But unfortunately, all it does is give you a first person or third person view as you're doing your fishing, and you can rotate and look around a 360 view instead of being locked. And this was somebody next to you when you do you turn around, they might say, wow, you're going to be a bit bored doing that all day, mate. So it's like a new improved one. It doesn't change the mechanic, but it gives you a bit more atmosphere. Yeah. So will I, guys. Right then, let's see we could go to Solstheim. Lady Eowyn going to Solstheim? I don't know. And there's a group of vampire hunters. Ooh, don't know about that. We could get a house. No, we don't want to get a house. We could also purchase a tame goat, but why would we? I mean, it's the sort of thing she would have, isn't it? Right then, let's see. Let's do something a little bit meaty. We've got to talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. Oh, we got to persuade him to trap a dragon. Let's try that one then. All the way there. So we live there, and it's just there. We don't bother about this place. We haven't even bought it, I don't think. One. Just a little thing I have. Susanna Grot. Remember her?
Yeah, they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
So they say. And Susanna Grot with the huge battle axe. Remember her? Remember way back where she started the game as the owner of Solitude, the Solitude House. Somewhat Spire. You do not ride the dragon. You do not ride the dragon because it's a one-way trip. Yes, I know that. Right, so I have to see the Jarl. My lord, I come back to thee.
Please
I'm very tempted to do the Imperials. Because I like this man.
Over your battles, friend.
Jarl,
what is it that you need?
I need your help to trap a dragon in your palace.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace.
I did, yes. Well, you know me with the silver tongue. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a
Sorry, I'm not
great
being silly. I'm just taking on the
deal.
role.
I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out? Very good
question. Well, the threat is worse than you know, because Alduin has returned.
Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
Possibly. It's only hopeless if we give up.
I didn't say
so
anything
we're doing it
about
always
giving up.
Different.
Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace?
Oh no. Well, it's the only way to find Alduin before it's too late.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll walk off then. What if you didn't have to worry about an enemy attack?
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council,
Don't know if they'd be happy with that.
Frickin' Tullius would have to listen.
That's why I bypassed that quest by just doing the Civil War all the way. What, you can bypass the whole thing? You couldn't bypass the whole thing by just doing the war? Really? Because, you know, I've only done I can't remember how I did it the first time. It's so long ago and it's such a complicated process, you know, arguing with them all. I can't remember what I did. But, so what do you want? Do you think I should continue or press this button, or would that, like, put me into something I wouldn't be able to get out of? I'll wait for that answer, because I want to do this different ways, and I can't really remember the first time, but it might come back to me when I see the questions.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to keep you that long. I'll pause on that for a minute.
What is it that you need?
I did the peace treaty with my first and second character, then I just do the Civil War straight through. And does that bypass the whole discussion? Completely? Because once one side has won, they just go along with the trapping? That's what I'm trying to, you know, sort out. So I don't really want to, you know, go on until that moment. If you could, I mean, if you could just let me know where that is a possible, you know, that would be a good way to avoid all that. Although I missed the, you know, flying all the way on the dragon, although it's only a loading screen. Anyway, I'm just going to check on something while we're trying to work that out. I want to do things differently this time. Well, with every build I want to do it different if I can. So I'm going to go to my house. I'm just going to check how many Jazzabers. Yeah, since the war's no more than, he does not have to worry about one of them, the other, attacking him. Okay, I might try that. Why have I got that there? Oh, is it because I'm trying to go in the Felgo keep and get the books? Right, I'm going to go there and just check to see if I've got the Jazzaberry grapes, because I tend to always collect those, always collect Nirnroot. There's certain things that I always collect. Yeah. I'm just so used to things, you know, like suddenly attacking me. I just get it out for no apparent reason. Sorry, I'm, you know, kind of taking on the role of Eowyn a little bit, so excuse me for that. Right, so J. Yes. You never guess what I just did. I just walked through the door and I pressed X, thinking collect, and I pressed the whole, and I did this the other, you know, what, a couple of weeks ago. Did exactly the same thing, so we'll just go back to that, shall we? I do forget that sometimes. Right, now there is a way of doing it faster. What if you go down on the D-pad, or I don't know what it is on a PC, but you press down on the D-pad and then you press the joystick down. Look how fast it goes. So that's a cool. Did the wrong one, and you got to keep doing it because it will slow down. I'll show you in a minute. So Jazzberry Gate, so we want to just click on the whole lot and do that one button. All right. But yeah, if you go down like that, you see, you know, and then do that, it kind of stops after a while. So you've got to keep on doing it. Do not know if there is such a fast key for PC. Yeah, I imagine it'd be something like Shift and whatever that is. And it zipped past it really fast. So we could hand that one. These buttons are so close together on the PlayStation. Season unending. Right, so we found the jazzberry grapes. Did I just pick up the wrong ones? Do you know, I got an awful feeling I picked up the wrong ones. Can I not read? Sorry, I must have, you know. Who's a silly sausage then? Apparently I can't read. Right, what are they called? Is it juniper berries? Juniper berries or jazzberry grapes? Hang on. See, jazzberry grapes. Right, okay, jazzberry grapes. Jazzberry. Right, that's right. It goes in and then it just slips straight out. I apologise for that. Everybody must think I'm, you know, jazzed up. So I've only got 4. Don't press X. So I've only got a few then. So we've got 6. Skyrim does have a wrong. Yeah, well, because it's PlayStation, then that does completely throw me. So we have 6. Wow, see what I mean? They are rare. Hello, Lydia. What a gay day it is today. Right, sorry, I'm very Eowyn today. I don't know what it is. Right, let's go on to something a bit more meaty. Right, we'll do those till the end. Right, let's see. Season and then a bit heavy, that, isn't it? Why are there's 2? I don't know. It's like, get the greybeard's help, and then it says that, but it could be what you said. You don't need to. I mean, I would like to bypass it. Let me see. So I'm going to leave that one because that seems a lot in one episode. Give the Lexicon to Septimus. I think that's been done recently, so I'll try to keep them a little bit apart. What about this bit? Have we done this for a while? It's a little bit of a while, isn't it? So let's just meet Karliah at the Ragged Flagon. She seems a nice sort. She's at the Ragged Flagon, which is down in there. So why is... It's a map, isn't it? It's a terrible map. Should it be pointing at the... I mean, I could be wrong. She could be in the wrong place. You know, that tends to happen a lot, doesn't it? She is in the wrong place. It's like people are wrong place. Here's the dragon. I got a vibration then, which usually means the dragon. Right, okay, well, just to make sure everything's all... I'll get my women's intuition in. And we'll hunt for her like this. I don't like that. I'll get my sword out and... Yeah. Because he might mention
no
something.
Doubt about it. Thieves Guild is back. And they've got Riften in their grip.
Was that good news or bad? Not really saying, is he? I don't blame him. Right then.
Ugh. Been tending to your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
Woofy woof. Is out there then. Hang on. Is she constantly moving? She's constantly moving. Hang on, let's... Because she's in the Ragged Flagon, so why isn't it pointing to the other place? Don't know about you, but that's completely thrown me, so I'll just ignore that. She may want me to go through the Ratway. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I've got to go through the Ratway? Please tell me before I press... I better get my shield out just in case. Oh, I'm not allowed. Okay, right, okay. Now I know. So yeah, I kind of forget in between quests. You know, I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Try as I may. I'll go there and just pop out the door. Oh, she's in there now. It's all over the place.
If you're looking for a handout, you want to speak with my husband.
Really? She's down there, and I've got to fight through the Ratway, haven't I? Well, you know, the Lady Eowyn with a sword and shield. I'm sure we can.
I've never seen Mjoll this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Apparently.
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
Maybe one day I'll venture out and see.
Are you not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Oh, you've been around a bit, haven't you? So why are you here then?
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever,
have you got that back
within
yet?
a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end.
You have a huge battle axe.
Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
What happened to it?
It was lost years ago.
I could get it for you.
Ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn.
May have already got it.
I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
I could find that for you, a Dwemer ruin.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be
love
a
getting
fool's
lost
errand,
in those.
But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Mjoll. Tread carefully, friend.
Mjoll.
Those same ruins almost took my life.
Yeah, might take mine if I go in there. So what happened to you in Mjoll?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct.
Oh,
like nothing I had ever seen.
Yeah, one
when
of those
the Colossus
huge things.
struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp.
Oh no!
And I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck
How
that I
did
was
you
able
survive?
to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
And there is the little creep. Always hanging around,
Never
aren't
seen
you?
Mjoll this upset about anything.
They even
The
got,
city really gets to her.
they even got creepy people in the game. Yeah, it's a reflection of true life.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
So it's down there then.
Isn't this
So we
bad
gotta
everywhere?
go down, right?
Maybe one
okay.
day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
And now he is stuck to Mjoll, yeah. Like fly paper on a... I don't know. Can't think of anything to follow that one. I mean, it's fly paper, isn't it? Not much you can do with
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now.
that. Right, I tend to, take the shortcut, as you know. You know, I'm not the one for walking around. I tend to look for the bridges. Is that a bridge? Yeah, just like look for the bridge and then jump over. It might hurt a little bit. And walk round. All in the interest of trying to make things nice and easy for you. Oh! I have a marker on the screen. So we'll take that marker off. Which is, well, just the easiest way is just do that. Remove it. Then it is gone.
Jewelry with legend.
Really? So we're doing Eowyn today. Sword and shield at the ready. Lydia at the ready. So we've got to fight through now. And you spend more time finding a different way down if you actually took the right way. Yeah. It's very true. But we have a shortcut. So it's not going to take long. We don't have to fight our way through. I should have realised that, but I can never remember. I get so confused with the two characters. Maybe I ought to do the same character twice a week. I mean, that would put one of them on the sidelines for quite some time, wouldn't it?
Huh?
Do you mind if I get my torch out? Because this lady is quite intriguing. A bit like me, really.
Are you finished with your other business and ready to face the guild?
Maybe. You should have cleared this part of the area already. Yeah, I kind of have. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. What am I doing?
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
Well, I didn't know we were going in a cistern. I thought we were going off on an adventure. I mean, I didn't think we would be going to that area of the... She's such a twee lady, very much like me. I'm a little bit twee, but she's even tweer. Little saying in Rohan. So I like to, play the character and do it from her perspective, So if she's a mad Saruman, of course, he's just complete nutcase. He ain't got a clue what he's doing, he just panics. Although I tend to do that a lot. In other words, are you finished wasting my time hopping all over the map while I was stuck down? While I was stuck down here. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying that to me. It's like instead of wasting my time. So I thought you were meant you.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof.
Oh, you came to say hello.
No tricks, Karliah, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now, what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I'll give her a chance to arrive. I don't mend these days.
I have Gallus' journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. It's gotta be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the
But
best
for
puzzle
years,
locks money can buy.
I was
There's no way
trying
picked open.
to get in there.
You need to pick the lock.
And I thought, well, I've done the Thieves Guild and I still can't get in there. So I was mystified. So obviously, many adventures have gone by since then, and I probably completely forgot.
But the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
So I thought I'd gone in there and nicked it all, and I hadn't. So I may have told her, I think I did say on one stream, the first thing I did was go and nick it.
It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
Hold your thoughts until
Does it
after we
ever
untangle
fill?
this mess. The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
I think that Gradov nicked it all.
Kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down,
You're in the way,
I need to
Lydia.
know what you learned from Karliah.
Looking for work.
Hang on,
I mean,
let me bring Lydia over here. Lydia, you're blocking them all. That's it. Now, I was watching a little bit of Liz XP. She was like 50 minutes before she actually started her broadcast. She was just chatting for 50 minutes. So she does like do a lot for the community, but so she is really good on the community thing. I don't think I could spend 50 minutes just chatting about this and that. I don't think anybody would be interested. But the funny thing is, did my torch go out? The funny thing is that I'm trying to get to, and I'm doing it very slowly. Why didn't I just do that? Is she was I think she was in the place where you get the file, the white file, that particular mission. So we're in that place. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called the white file, isn't it? Something like that. And he was up there talking, up at the top of the stairs, right? And then he fell down, right, in front of, like, near the follower, and then he teleported to the right. And she was there, giggling her head off for about 2 minutes, could not believe what was happening. But that's the little things that Bethesda put in to give us a good laugh.
Before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Karliah. I mean, everything.
Alright. It was... Oh, can I say that Karliah was... I mean, I think I did that the first time. And I think I did that the second time, so I might go for this one. So would this be bad news? I'm going to do a quick save just in case, because I want to do these things differently. Tell him everything.
Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else?
Well, Gallus, Karliah and Mercer were nightingales.
What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you?
Well, Mercer killed Gallus as well, not Karliah.
Aye. I
knew
feared
it.
that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the guild. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone.
I don't know if I want to do a break-in. I mean, does he have a house in Riften? I presume he has.
A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. Place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vald to guard the place.
Can I persuade him?
Be careful, lass. This is the last place
I think
in Skyrim I'd
did.
ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
So what's the best way to get in?
Good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself, and that was in Mercer's company. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet might be the ramp to the second floor balcony in his backyard.
So I suppose the ramp is easy to access then?
No. It's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned for quick escapes. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lower it in a hurry.
So I take it, if we don't ask this question, because that's a very interesting, you know, because usually it's like, oh, go here, go and get that, shoot the thing down, you know, but in Skyrim there's a lot of things like this where if you don't ask, you don't get. But on my first play, I ask every question, and unless there's one, you know, which is one or the other. But usually I'll ask everyone, so I would have unlocked that. You mentioned a watchdog. Either persuade him, kill him, or do the quest to get the key.
Huh. That'd be Vald. A real piece of work, that one.
No.
Mercer's holding something over his head, keeping him loyal. Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning.
I do. So what's missing from the vault?
Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone.
So what did he leave?
Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on locations the guild could heist. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the guild, we must have had a few dozen.
So one question was, when I do the question, then I do not ask all. If there are a few, and generally they seem to be going to all of them, then I ask all of them. On my first play, I asked every single one, unless it was a choice. Now you could have opened the vault door. How could you have opened the vault door alone? Because I want to know everything about everybody, but I've forgotten it now. Unless it gives info, it might need to do the current quest. Yeah.
I don't have a clue. That door is impenetrable. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key. That's it. There are no other copies.
So, how could you get in with that skeleton key then if you need 2 keys? Right, I'm just going to have a biscuit. These are very loud, very crunchy, so I'm going to move the mic away. Please, if you notice I'm a little bit quiet, please tell me to put it back.
Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman.
Oh, I see. So he's got his, and then the other one is the skeleton key, so I can move many things. I've got you now, right? Okay. Talk to Vex. Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking. I got to talk to Vex. Right. Where's Vex? Speed to Vex. If I get 2 markers, I just aim in that direction. That's how you get past that. So if you can't hear me, it's because I'm over here. Oh, little biscuit.
Stabbed in the back. It's like the Dark Brotherhood all over again.
If I see Frey, I'll pluck his eyes from his skull with my bare hands.
You did? Thanks. I'll get you the rest of your
Too
coin
right.
by tomorrow.
Need to stay focused in case Frey comes back. Make it fast.
Brynjolf said you had info on Vald.
That pig. Oh, I have info on him. More than you care to know.
I want to get on his good side.
Vald? Good side? Think you have the wrong person. The only thing Vald understands is gold. A man after my own heart.
So, buy him off?
Sure, but he'll ask for a whole lot. I mean, you are asking him to betray Mercer Frey. Your best bet would be to erase his debt with Maven Blackbriar. If you talk to her, she might be able to give you the details. Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less.
That's not a bad idea. Right, hang on. Sorry. But if I don't have my biscuit, I'll collapse. Does the guild provide other services?
If you're ever in need of some quick coin for items you find on the job, Tanelia is the best fence around.
Okay.
And besides myself, Delvin, Nirnroot, and Vipper can help you with any sort of training you might need to sharpen your skills.
Get my swimming trunk. Oh. Now, sometimes that
While
one
you're
is
in
broken.
there, help yourself to anything in Frey's Manor. I would.
Is she marriable? Because I've always wondered that, because the minute I saw her, I thought,
So,
oh,
what do you think, my dear?
she's a bit kind of
Could a
dangerous.
beautiful woman like you ever see yourself with an old codger like me?
Absolutely.
Oh, really? Well then, how can we make that happen?
When you're in your grave, I'm standing over it.
Oh, I like that
Now
one.
get
That's
out of
good.
my way.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Well, that is top drawer. That's what I like. I like a bit of humour. But yeah, this game, yeah, I've been playing Valheim and
I dare Mercer to come back here.
I have a video going up. I'm not sure when I'm
I
putting it
dare
up.
Mercer to come back here. He sets
Possibly Monday, of me doing Valheim, which turned into an absolute nightmare. It really did. So if you want to see me making several mistakes when I thought everything was all beautiful and gay and
the cistern
happy.
and I'll cut it off.
Did you follow me out? It's a bit creepy, isn't it? I'm going to go out because I want to try and separate two thingies here. Right. So I've got like shoot that, infiltrate the house. Which one should we do? What did I do last time? I think I shot the mechanism. So I don't want to try and talk. I mean, Saruman did that. You know there is a mod for PC where you can marry anyone, but still not sure certain NPCs can be marryable. Well, I'll tell you what, on my Xbox, I have that. I do have that. So let me test. I will test that theory on my Xbox because I have a ring that can practically. I could marry the Jarl of Whiterun if I wanted. So, and I think I can marry Isolde as well. So you know, which is, apparently everybody wants to marry Isolde. So let's see. Should we infiltrate the house? Shoot the mechanism. Well, I'm not very good with the bow. So, should we try the house? Not quite sure what I did with the yeah, I'm not quite sure what I did. Right, let's see. Let's try and work this out. They're all neatly there. They're both in the kind of same direction. Oh, going straight into a brick wall there. My eyes must get tested. So, all doors are locked from the inside.
Looking to stay alive?
Nothing.
Take a chance.
I was just wandering through the town, admiring the scenery. I wonder if they'd mind if I open this gate. It's only a novice. Now, I'm not very good at lockpicking, but I'm sure I can get through a novice. What a stroke of luck. I've only got 37, that's because I'm useless. So I could actually shoot it now then. Wow, that is interesting, isn't it? Could I shoot it from here? Yeah, because Vald... I'll tell you what, we'll see what reaction we get from Vald, and depending on what he says, we will make our choice. Yeah, I know that's the wrong house. I'm just looking over. I say... Young citizen, excuse me, Mr. Vald. I say. Wow, he's a mean-looking. Hello, Lydia. Do try talking to him. I take it that's Vald. I'll tell you what.
Yes, my Thane?
I took too long, did I? Why don't you unlock that gate?
Can't do that. Sorry.
Oh, did I not? I'll tell you what.
Anything else?
Sometimes this works.
I'm right behind you. How can I serve you, my Thane?
Have you got any lock? I think she has got lockpicks. She has. So unfortunately she can't.
Lead on.
Excuse me, young Mr. Vald.
This is Mercer Frey's place, and he don't like visitors.
I need to get in the house.
No visitors. No way. Now piss off before you make me mad.
Well, I'm sorry, but when you say things like that, I get angry. So you let me in or I'll kill you.
That's funny. You think you could take me on? Try it any time. I've been itching for a fight.
Really? I actually want to kill him.
Good day.
Because I don't let people talk to me like that. Lydia, can I jump on your back? If I jump on your back, I'll tell you what, Lydia, I'm going to do something really stupid and ask you to go and attack him. See if you could penetrate that wall and kill that very. Not pick the flowers. If you could get in there, see if you could get over that wall somehow or penetrate its outer defences and cut him in two. That's a very good point, Ghost. But I have ways. There's always a way in Skyrim, and Lady Eowyn's gonna try it. Cause there's always a. Didn't want to do it that way. Well, looks like I did get in. No, I didn't. This is next door. Oh, for a minute there, I was almost fortunate. Maybe if I shot at that. Although I haven't got a bow. Well, Mr. Vald, I was hoping I could intimidate him.
This is Mercer Frey's place, and he don't like visitors.
Lydia!
Now go away.
Yes, my thing?
Would you sweet talk that horrible man? If you could hit him from the outside. In fact, if you actually, I'll tell you what. Let me try a different tack. Let me see if you'll wait. Can you wait beyond the gate? Yeah, wait there.
Okay, got it.
You might be able to penetrate it. If you could shoot the stair, how would you get it? That's a good point. But I'm not very good with a bow. Lydia, I'm sure. I'll tell you what. I'll push her.
Anything else?
No. Do you mind if I try and do you want a shove? Because I'd like to entertain the the idea that anything is possible. What about if I blow you through that door?
Fus Broda!
Oh, you've. Well, there's an element of truth in that, Ghost. But she can take it. So what I'm thinking is, with a 2 times jump, from here, maybe. Oh, you can't do a jump, and oh, I almost got up there. Look at that! Look at that! I mean, I shouldn't have a 2 times jump. I admit I shouldn't be having a 2 times jump, or any kind of jump. So if only you could run and move and jump at the same time, wouldn't that be terrific?
Never should have come here.
Well, Mr. Vald, I trained for this all my life. And there's the key. I did a 2 times jump because look, if you look at the normal jump, I think this is a better jump. Look, see, I think most people could jump that, couldn't they? With the piffling one that you get, which is half that. So you can't. So I think that was a jolly good show. Now, is there any way of me hitting that with a sword? But I could ask Lydia. Lydia. Don't know why it took out me. Lydia. Lydia. Come, Lydia. Oops. Sorry, I walked straight through the underframe there. I've got to do things different ways. Hang on. So I've got lost now. Lydia, I just thought you got a bow. Is it possible, because you can only do this in Skyrim,
yes, my thing?
Is it possible that you can unlock or hit that magnificent beast that be that? I just want to test this theory.
Okay, got it.
Can you nuzzle it, wingle it, undo the door?
Okay, got it.
Unlock the door?
Can't do that. Sorry.
So I'd have to borrow your bow then. Alright, I'll borrow your bow. It seems I have no choice. No, what are you saying? Just maybe jump the fence, you will be alone. I don't think it caused me any problems at all. I'm not very good with a bow, as you can probably gather. But it would be good if I picked that. So let me see. What arrow am I allowed to use? I'll use that. Apparently I took the whole lot.
You lead, I'll follow.
I'm not very good. So I'll give it my best shot. No pun intended. Although that's a damn good try at a pun. Well, that's funny, I just hit the wood as opposed to that and it just fell down. It seems my poor shot did the trick. It looks like anywhere within the region. Lydia, I don't need the bow anymore.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
So delightful, isn't it? Right, there you go then. You can have that back.
You lead, I'll follow.
You collect the souls. Should we creep in? Easy peasy. Yeah, I mean, she wasn't a very good shot, so she kind of missed the thing. So I thought, well, you know, to be honest, I thought she'd take several hit, but probably hit all different other locations.
In that stinking jail. Rather die than give myself up. You down.
You shouldn't bandy with us, Mr. Lout. The arrangement we have. I say, sir, that isn't very nice, is it? The Lady Eowyn will smash you to pieces with her shield, and I'll drink that just for luck. Thank you for the drink. Right then, let's see now. Right, which quest have I got? Right, we have to discover evidence of his Mercer. So how do we find that? Apparently I just keep jumping all over the place. I'm trying to keep fit, you see. Right, okay. I knew it was down or up some stairs or... What's this? It's a Debella statue. They seem to be giving that away. I'll take that. Is that a free bottle of booze? I'm almost tempted to take that as well. What's this? Oh, I can't open it. Alright. Well, I mean, is this a place of ill repute? As in it's it's very naughty. It says very naughty there. Well, apparently I can get all kind of coin purses in here. So I'll have a look around. I mean, I don't know if I won't look in the cupboard. I imagine if there's anything important there, it'll be, in an important place. What's this? To the owner of Riftweald Manor. I'm not accustomed to working under these conditions of secrecy, but your generous compensation for the inconvenience was more than adequate to complete the project. Both the balcony ramp and the floor mechanism were interesting projects, and I hope you'll find them functioning to your surprisingly specific specification. The only trouble is I went to the left of it and it still fell down, so it wasn't that good. If you should have any further need for my talents, please call me again. Kilthinius Dandorel. Well. Excuse me, Lydia. The Lady Eowyn brushes forth. Right, so I presume we're going down again then. Let's follow the yellow brick road. Suspicious cabinet. Well. See, if I have ever done the quest before, I tend to forget by the time I get round to it, because sometimes it can be quite some time, so I do tend to forget it. So that's why it's always a pretty much blind playthrough. Hello?
Yeah.
It's Mercer's house. Well, if that ain't a stroke of luck. I could get a pretty penny for that. I mean, it's heavy. I'll get a pretty penny for that as well. I'm going to have that because that's a fairly good one. Because, 40%, that's what you call good numbers. Some games, they don't give you good numbers. Traps are to be expected. Okay, glad you warned me. You should have warned me. Although is there any way, because I've been pondering this for years, how do you tell which one of these is not? Because is it this bit here? Like the circle bit, whereas that bit isn't? I've been pondering this for a long time. What is the secret? Is it go around the edge? Although there is one there. Maybe jump. Maybe just whirlwind sprint. And there's another trap. Lydia. Right. Yeah, I remember this bit. Now I like to just dodge it, show my superior altitude. And I would like to see what's in there, because you never know, we may get some, I'll have one. But you won't usually get it in those. Yeah, I knew somewhat was in the middle, so I thought I'll keep to the side and hopefully I'll pick the right side. So I think this is slow enough that the Lady Eowyn just walk through without any trouble at all. I'm not so sure about Lydia, because she is a few seconds behind. Lydia, are you having problems there? Oh, you should. A jolly good roll. Have a good roll, dear. I'm partial to a roll myself. Looks like in there then. Am I missing anything? Well, I suppose I should have expected that. See, I thought I escaped the majority of the traps and didn't expect that one. I'm just going to check my mic is on the right one, but I'm sure you would have said by now. Yeah, just testing. So I'll take it. Right. What a stroke of luck that is. The lusty Argonian maid. I won't be reading that, but I'll take it for reference. The Red Kitchen Reader. That's got to be a skill book. No. The Red Kitchen. I'm very interested in that. Well, there's some gold for me. That's very nice. What about this? Knots M. Maven? Not certain how you managed to get your hands. Check the weapon. Alright. Managed to get your hands on the item we discussed, but I'm more than pleased. I thought you'd simply wait until it was being transported from Castle Door. Is it Door or Door? I mean, I'm not quite sure. To our final destination, but according to what I've heard, it vanished from their armory. I wish I knew how you were able to slip by the guards, bypass the portcullis, unlock the armory door and break into that dwarven puzzle lock chest. You need to teach me that little trick sometime. I've left your cut in the usual drop spot and might have another job for you soon. R. So it's to Maven from... What's his first name? That's the map then. I did not write the notes in this game, so no clue. Okay. Do we want to know the third era timeline? Now, if I don't, I'm pretty sure I haven't got the check the bowl. What bowl? Or this bowl? Sorry. It's... What, for the gourd? Do you mean this bowl? Or the one that was like 5 minutes ago? Chillrend. Yeah, and see, this was a sword. I think on my first playthrough, you know, I was at the Molog Bowl one, but I had Chillrend, and I really smithed this up a long way, and it was a pretty darn good sword. Not sure what level I was at the time. Whoops. I must concentrate more when I'm unlocking locks. Yeah, there's a named sword. Don't forget that one. I had forgotten where that sword was, to be honest. Because I think I only got it once or twice. But it may have been 3, who knows. Oh, I didn't know if I go through there. Oh, cobblers. Cobblers, Rohan. If you get your smithing up, you can make a wooden sword deadly. Oh yes, I've done that, Ghost. I think I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's something like 260, 90, with a vicious flame damage of 69%, plus it collects souls as well. In fact, it might even, suck the life out of people. So it's a deadly sword, and I give it to my kids. I'm sorry, you're talking to me? I'm sorry, but that's a good point. Actually, that's a good point, guys.
What you want, huh?
Yeah, if you like to sort that out, Lydia, because I can't be bothered. I wonder if there's any way back up. Hang on, I might need me torch a minute. I mean, I could wind back time. You got it then. Right, where did I come through? Is it here? Could I wind back time to the precise moment when I came in here? Wow, I didn't know this was here. Oh no! We're blocking the torch. Should let her do that. What? Just let her do it. Right, now I've got to find it now. Where did I come through? There was a hole in the ceiling. I just seen if my 2-time jump could take me back up, or should I just have to go back down again. Excuse me for being a. Right, what have I got to do now? Right, I've got that, so I've got to bring it back. I dropped down. Where did I drop down from? I wonder if I can work that out with my own tiny little brain. There. That's got to be it. Excuse me. See, there's an element of detail. It is fragile, I know. There it is. Did I manage to? Oh, I thought I got up then. It's tricky. I have to get a 3-time jump. Right, hang on. Put a torch away, that's probably hindering your progress. I just want to see if it's, achievably possible. Save me having to go out and come all the way back in again, Alright, I won't bother then. Alright, I know my limit. Right, we're going here then. I need some more torches. I'm rapidly running them out. Sorry, I'll make this rather boring. Sorry about that. But the speciality
Even
of
if
mine...
you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Alright, don't go on about that. Think you need to yeah, I'll have to do it. Sorry about that, Ghost. It's the chat lag, isn't it?
I don't care if you're best buddies with the Guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try anything. The last person that made trouble for Vekkel ended up floating. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something?
Well, I think it's hilarious. Have you got a problem?
Yeah. My problem is I'm too tired to punch your face in.
Really? I would like to aggravate him, but I'm probably...
Already did. What? You still think it's funny?
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay, in that case I won't smash him over the head with my vicious sword. Not as I would love to. Don't like men that talk to me in that way. Very, very naughty. Right. Let's just go back and find out what's going on. I'll
We've
see if
scoured
the
the
Doctor
town
Who
and
is
I've
back.
spoken to every contact we have left.
Hang on.
No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end?
Right, hello Brynjolf. I am back.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end?
Yeah, I managed to get all of it. He wasn't there, but I found his plans.
Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer?
I haven't got a
That
beard.
was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life.
Well, we have to stop him.
Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Karliah and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose.
Alright, well I'll come back next week then. Well, I have a little errand in that I did forget an item. Same, I always want to break in there when I was younger.
Good to see you again, friend.
Right, I'm just going to whip out the back door and back into the... because I did forget that. Chat lag, you're an absolute killer. Oh, the Chinese have done something absolutely remarkable. Just as, you know, Elon Musk is putting up all his Starlinks, you know, millions
I've been
of them.
looking for you. Got
What
something
now?
I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from.
Right, it's a letter.
He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours.
A letter
Looks
from
like
a
that's
friend.
it. Got to go.
So is it the Catria? Is it Catria on the way up through the 7,000 steps? Because it's rather odd that you see that woman there the first time and you never see her again, and then she ends up, I can't remember if she calls you friend. No, it's not Catria, it's somebody else. Hang on, is this Catria? I think this is a different Catria, isn't it? Yeah, it's a different Catria. Still making noise at the grave instead of... Yeah, well, yeah, but I had to get out to go around the side of the house. So I think I'm well within my... So let me read all the... Oh, right, a letter from a friend. Right, there's a source of power there. Because it says a friend, and somebody has speculated, I think it was the Epic Nate, who goes into all that kind of stuff. He's an absolute genius. Gets to the root of everything, although it's up to us whether we think that is correct or not. Am I going the right way? Yeah, I've got to go over there. Put away your sword. Why have I got my shield up? Let's try that again. I unfortunately missed that. God, there I was trying to be really accurate when I first did this, and you know, being a terrible shot. Oh no, who's pushing me off? Lydia, if you're pushing me off yet again, doesn't she annoy you? I have to go back in again. But apparently, you know, just as he's setting up his, you know, his 400 gigawatts per binge, you know, whatever it is he's doing. I'll have a quick look in here. yeah. I must admit, the nudging is the thing that does annoy me. Of all the things. No, I don't think this is that's in the north. Yeah, I think this is another Creation Club. My God, you've got to love the Creation Club, haven't you? He just keeps throwing them at us. Hang on, this is suspicious. Right, I've got to find it now because, you know, the quest is ended. Right, where was it? Anybody know? I don't think I came in here, did I? Right, because I can't remember which way I came in. I came past the bar doors. That's where I came in. So I would say it's down here, yeah. Down here. And there's something on here, is there? On the end of the table, or Tundra Cotton. It's in the same room, isn't it? Oh, down again, isn't it? Right, it's that. Is it in the same room? It's not, is it? Didn't see that one. How do I miss that thing? Sometimes even the biggest thing can pull the wool over my eyes. Can't go there. And the thing is, I like wool. But I'm doing it from a woman's perspective, but you wouldn't understand that. I really like to get down and with the character and become it almost. I think it's a good way to play. You need to cross that trapped floor. I can't remember, it was the first door, the second door, third door, and I'm wasting a lot of time here, and I don't like wasting people's time. Right, there's the suspicious cabinet. Right, okay, is it in here? So did you say it's through the suspicious cabinet? Down to the lower deck? I mean, have I already got it? I went through it, but I cannot see. For the life of me, I cannot see. Isn't it supposed to be in here? Wasn't it supposed to be? I'm not even close. Well, you said through the suspicious. You said through the suspicious cabinet. There is the suspicious cabinet. I thought I know at one point you said go through the suspicious cabinet. Right, which room? I'm going to stay here. So sorry everybody, I timestamp it, but I would need a great bit of effort to do that. So I'll have to wait the 2 minutes. But as I was saying about Elon Musk, it's got 400 megabits per second or whatever, and we're all going, wow, yeah, that's faster than anybody can do. Well, the Chinese have shattered that by something like a terabyte. Downloading like 20 videos in like 1 second. Through the cabinet and then down. Down the tunnel. Right, where's the... Right, I've got to find the cabinet now. Right, hang on. My God, is the atmosphere, you could cut it with a knife, couldn't you? Right, through the suspicious cabinet, down the stairs. Right, okay. Right, down this. It's not on the table. Down through the tunnel. Gotcha. Down through the tunnel. Through the... Well, I'm just going to jump over the trap. Oh, it means I've got to go through here again. Oh dear, I've got that one wrong. What's going on? Lydia, are you bumping me? I walked through that just for that. I hope you take several hits. I don't mean it really. I wouldn't entertain her that way. Is it there? Right, it's through there then. So I did it easy first. So I just went. So I don't know what went wrong there. Yep, I got sliced many a time there. So in this room, it's in this room. Where Chillrend? I got so preoccupied by Chillrend that I didn't notice it. Right, I apologise for that. Maybe I'll cut out that little section, but the chances of that happening is pretty darn slim due to the fact I can't be bothered. Is if you try editing a video on a tablet which doesn't give you the full width, so therefore when you go up to zoom it up to get the precise moment where your join should be, it loses the position. Don't know about you, but that's aggravating. So that's why there's a little bit of a bind to do the editing, because every time I do it I want to pull my hair out.
Looking for
and that's probably why I'm so bald. Well, I'm not bald, I've got a lovely fringe, but the trouble is my hair is so light. I'm gonna dye it darker next time so that people can see my fringe. Right, we're now going to listen to Karliah, who is directly almost in front of me. I'm not going to put out his torch because it's going to run out any second. Right, is she in there? No. Is she in there? Alright, I'll do a clairvoyance. I've got to the point now these days where my mapping skills I've forgotten. I get some days where I cannot remember how I go around places. It kind of goes pretty blank. So, unfortunately, I can't do it. So then that's when I need clairvoyance. For those days when it sadly breaks down.
Brynjolf,
hello!
The time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen,
I'm with him.
the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true.
Really?
Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to
You say
Nocturnal
hems?
and the Twilght Sepulcher.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate, is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
Alright. I like to do that, you know, do this third person thing, and you know, because I want that in the next Elder Scrolls. We don't necessarily have to have a speaking character, because then I wouldn't be able to do the speaking. But I think it's I like it to change between two characters, so I like it to go back and forth. You know, that's in Fallout 4, and it's never gone in the Elder Scrolls, and I've always wanted that. You know, some people might not want that. You hate third-person view. What? I'm not a massive fan of 3D, third-person viewing. Unless you've got to, of course. But I like it in conversation, so that you can see both people. So you see your character more, and you won't have to go into third person to show it. So that's why I go into third person sometimes, because I want to show what my character looks like. And I feel that if you're doing a first person game and most people are playing as a first person, you want to see your character every now and again. So that is why I like it that way. You know, some people call me right, let's see. Can't go there. So I'd say wherever we go, we've got to go for a swim. So I'd say there. I mean, I don't hate it. I just do it now and again. Sometimes just to show off a character, especially in Skyrim. If I'm doing like a character build or whatever, I like to.
Heard they're reforming the dog.
Yes, I know. Well, I'll have to just go to Riften and then go out the door. It's probably the quickest. The Chillrend's a nice sword. Wow, that curtain's wide open and it's pitch black out there. Alexa, hello. I don't know how many people have got Alexa, but what's going on? Is there a thief here? I will sort out that thief. Although
no sign of him.
Most of the time they get him before you get a chance to get anywhere near him. Well, there's the lovely.
Got that fire under control, right?
I don't use fire at all. Has he never watched me play?
Never seen Mjoll this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
I'd just get off her back if I was you.
There's an apothecary in town, yeah. But it's down on the lower walkway. So stay sharp if you go down. My cousin's out fighting dragons. And what do I get? Guard duty.
I mean, I'll try all different ways until I get it, but I'm not very good. Some people do it like this. They just go like, I saw somebody once. They got the movement like that, and then they like went over there. Yeah, I know there's a guard right there, but I'm sure you know, I could sweet talk him into letting me off, or loft as I like to call it. What we got to do? I got a meter at a standing stone, so why am I in here? What am I doing? Why did I just come through this stupid door? Sorry about that, I'm supposed to be going outside. I was going to go outside the door, wasn't I? Sometimes my brain just seizes
Everything
up.
all right?
You probably noticed that. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it just dies. Sometimes it dies for quite some time. Other times it just has a moment where it dies, and then it kind of comes back. Then it has a flash of brilliance, and then that, you know, and then usually that's enough to, like, you know, ruin it. Right, so we'll go all the way around. A little bit of a tour, isn't it? Usually involves some element of swimming. That's what I usually do. I'm gonna go up here and then take a dip. Apparently with my shield out. I find this is the quickest way, is to just dock over through the docks and just amble through. Man, it's pitch black, isn't it? I find that's the quickest way. To say, you know, yeah, because you got to walk all the way around the castle, or you got to walk all, you know, so whatever you do is a bit of a walk. So I just go through the water and just cut across. And head across there like that. Right, there we go. Once through the city gates, could have just turned right. Yeah, I could have turned right. I didn't realise, you know, I didn't really want to, you know, measure which side was the shortest.
I'm glad you're here.
Why, what's the significance of this place?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
What kind of an edge?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Yeah, have you got any torches? I'm rapidly running out. Who is Nocturnal?
She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel.
Everyone? I've never met a thief that worshipped anything.
Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services, and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment.
That's quite interesting. So you don't do anything for her, and
yet
she gives you something.
When you realise. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense.
Oh, you mean that?
Sometimes the cost can be quite high.
Oh, I see.
Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues.
Gotcha! I have my skill and I don't need powers or magic.
Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves? Like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket.
Neither of those.
It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us.
Is it maybe the when I do my shield and just get that bash right sometimes and he crushes beneath my feet or beneath my shield, or is it the times when I get him and he just flakes out? Who knows?
Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject.
Really?
Does she exact payment when we die? When we suffer? Does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though.
I mean, who else writes this kind of stuff? Come on. If it was Ubisoft, it would have been go here, go and have a little quick chat, and that'd be it. But no, we do things differently on the Elder Scrolls.
This way, please.
We have a story, we have consequences, we have reactions. They all intertwine, although sometimes they fall apart. But that's purely for your amusement and for your entertainment, just to make you play it again because it's broken. And what fun we have with all different builds.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales
He's
were just
gonna hear
a myth was
us.
seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can
I'm
almost
gonna
hear
listen
your
this
brow
time, Goose.
furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious.
He's over there.
Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business.
You're looking at me, aren't you? I don't like the way you're looking. So, can we just boldly go in?
This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
I mean, should I? God, I remember this the very first time I did this. Because
I've never seen anything quite like that.
I'm going to try and listen to everything she says. Sometimes I waffle on some of my builds. Waffling on about some Bethesda developer or something. And they're chatting away and I get heavily scowled for it. Look at him, like, he's all butch. And she's all slim and tight and... Sorry, I shouldn't have said tight.
You appear hesitant to
I
don your
remember
Nightingale
walking here the
armor.
first time.
What's troubling you?
I was entranced by this. Entranced. And do you know what? When I came here, at the precise moment I came here and
You
took
appear
this...
hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
As soon as I
should
picked
stop
this
the
up,
lass and take the deal.
I was too heavy.
You appear hesitant to don your Nightingale armor. What's troubling you?
I press it again. So, immediately, I had to drop a load of stuff. We should be okay. We got wow, we got a couple of hundred. Jeez. So, should I wear this? I feel like we have to. So, we'll have to wear it. But my God, I'll tell you what. If you're a Nord and you wear this, you'll get very little frost damage. You know. So for the only, possibly the only time, we're gonna wear this. But we're gonna have our ring of blocking. We're not gonna use this one. Honestly, we're not gonna use this one today. Before doing a major quest, yeah. Well, I've got plenty of room spare, and Lydia hasn't even had anything put on her yet. But today I'm going to use this because this one, the 68, I managed. So this increases my health by 20, so it's not a lot. Although that's not bad. All right. But when I upgraded this one, it was 71, and it does the bleeding damage. So I thought, let's go with this one. Let's change our equipment. And seeing as she's probably given me a nice weapon, burns for 25, which isn't bad. I'll charge that. I generally take off the charged soul gems off my, because you know whatever I do on a build, I collect soul gems because I know the mystery of the beyond. So that's 20. So that's almost as much as that. Fire does more damage, but this absorbs health and there's no fighting. No, well, yeah, true. So I will make this my weapon of choice at the moment. If I supersede that, I'll probably replace it, which I generally do supersede it. Because I generally can better it. But, and this is the biggie, but, you know, I don't know if that's absolutely true. So we're going to change that for this, just so that we, you know, we kind of fit in. Sorry. But yeah, I had to immediately drop a load of stuff, and then I came back after. I was hoping to come back. So I just got the stuff that was, you know, not quite so important as all the other stuff.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on.
And
now
this...
what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
And this is where it can go wrong.
Any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilght Sepulcher.
Yes.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
Because...
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
On my VR one, she didn't go first, she stayed there. And he went in, I went in, and Lydia went in, and she stayed back here the whole time, and I couldn't progress beyond it. So I could never complete that quest. Yes, I'm ready.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
I think, well, I'll stand back. Don't get in the way, Brynjolf. Don't get in the way. Because I tried everything to open that door. But the first time I did it, the first time with Gradle, everything went smoothly. Yeah. So now that we've done that, we're okay. So on the VR one, I was really miffed that I couldn't get to this. I couldn't quite remember because it was a long time, because it was only the second time I'd done this. I hadn't done that on my archer build, which was my second main one that I was doing at the time. So I was a bit disappointed when the second time it failed, because I wanted it to progress. Right, what have we got to do? Am I on there? Let me just check what I got to do. Stand on the... Well, I'm standing on the vacant floor. Oh no, don't tell me. Which bit precisely? This bit? Oh no, it's not going to work, is it? I'm on the spot just about. So I've got to stand on that, the actual circle. It looks like she is just in, yeah, just behind. It's not going to work, is it? So what I'm going to do is load in the save, because sometimes that fixes it. Although I should have saved it after she walked to the switch, so we'll see what happens. But I know my first time everything went great. Right, okay,
yes,
you stay there. Stay there.
Okay, got it.
Mind me to pick her up after. Maybe it's because I walked over Nocturnal.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen
Followers.
of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Karliah. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Karliah. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
It's faster than most.
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Karliah. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Karliah. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Right. Okay, Ghost. So it works, yeah, that. So it was either loading in, or it could have been both, or probably because I left her there. But yeah, she shouldn't be, I suppose, in this area. That's probably what you mean, Ghost.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
I like puzzles. What he's done more?
Mercer was able to unlock the guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilght Sepulcher. The skeleton key.
Good game, yes.
By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
Hello, Dan. Right, so just write it down very quickly, Dan, because this might, you know, progress on. What's that? Schneider. Right, okay. Try and get that right. Schneider. Okay, thanks for coming in, Dan. So the key unlocks any door, and I love this lore. I absolutely love it.
Yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless.
Oh, thanks, Ghost. Don't say that. Don't put them off. Well, oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot what she said now. So you mean the skeleton key? YW. What does YW mean? You will. Is that what it is? Right. The guild. The 3 of us should keep it. Sounds like no one to possess it. See, I want to do it different because I think I did. Oh, I see. So I think I did on the second playthrough, which was not. I think with a lesser. I think I did the last one so that no one could have them. So that Nocturnal had it. The first time I did it, I think I did it different, so I want to do it slightly different. There is only one correct one to progress. Oh, I see. Right, hang on then.
I'll be here for a bit. Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilght.
Yeah.
By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
So the key unlocks any door.
Yes.
So
but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers.
I wouldn't mind keeping it.
All of us possess untapped abilities.
I picked wrong.
The potential
I didn't pick
to wield
anything.
Great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless.
Because I want it. I think I gave it away, but I thought I kept it. Yeah, when I first did it. So I'm going to do something different. They're rigged for anyone. I think the 3 of us. I think the guild should possess it. So I'm going to do a quick save first.
If you wish to talk, I'll be.
Right, hang on.
Mercer was.
Let me just whip through this.
He's compromised our. Well, all of us. Once you realise the key
I want to
can
do
access
something
these
different.
traits,
So I think the
potential
guild should
becomes
possess
limitless.
this. Although I think the 3 of us should keep it because I don't think I should give it to the Thieves Guild.
I'm afraid that's impossible. If the key isn't returned to its
But it
lock
may
in
be
the Twilght
you can.
Sepulcher, things will never be the same for the guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
Because I've only done this twice ever in 12 years, and there was a very long gap between those, about 11-year gap. First time I ever set out to return something.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
Let's go.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss.
So did I just make the choice?
To him.
And I'm keeping it?
There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild. Listen, lass.
I just said
there's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild.
Well, I don't particularly want it.
Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild.
Big mistake. So why tell this to me?
Karliah and I had a long discussion before you arrived.
Oh, did you now?
Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
What about you?
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for leather.
Well, they shouldn't have it then.
I'm good at what I do.
I think she should have it.
Maybe even one of the best. But it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it.
Nor me.
Don't want it.
Isn't that funny? So I'm trying to do it from her point of view. I'm going to do... No, it's not right.
Look, everyone in the guild admires what you've done.
Because I want to do
come out
things
and simply
different.
Tell you, but I promise you it's true. And now
I
they
get
know
3
Mercer
choices.
never genuinely cared
I
about
want to
the
do
guild.
all 3.
He lacked the loyalty you obviously possess. I can't think of anyone better.
So in the end, I can't say no to that. Right. So, well, it's about time you asked. I've been very clear about it.
Spoken like the leader of the Thieves Guild.
But, you know,
Just
I
don't
won't
lose
ever
yourself
go back
in
to
the
it
role.
again, probably.
We have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation.
Although I might do the odd errand. Alright, I accept
Then it's decided. When this
I
is
might
all
keep
over
the
and
key,
Kelvin's
'cause
contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim,
I'm terrible at lockpicking.
we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Then let's get
I've
to
been
it.
poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Karliah and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a fight to remember.
Do you think we stand a chance against him?
If you would have asked me that yesterday, I'd have said no.
The first time I did the
but
top
now
one.
I think our chances have improved. Look, call me crazy if you like, but I trust Karliah. Down a suicidal path. Besides, I'd rather the other way.
That would have been funny. Well, I guess we're nightingales now,
Aye. And some of what Karliah said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers, but this goes well beyond even his twisted form of larceny. Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us.
Right. Right then. Well, I didn't particularly want it. Right then, so now he trusts Karliah, but not until you show him the journal.
Another time.
Yeah. So I heard. I'll quick save that just in case, because everything's kind of going okay. Travel to Erkenthand. Cool, that's going to be an adventure, isn't it? How long have we got? What time? I see. I got to try to remember what time I start now. It's 3:30 till 5:30, so we've got 1 more hour. So that's going to be a long one. I may do that one next week. Sorry. Well, we got an hour. I don't think we can get through Erkenthand in an hour, can we? Or can we? If you think we can, we'll do it. Come, Lydia.
We heading out?
But
as you will, my Thane.
It is a long
I will protect
quest.
you with my life.
Well, how long would the going through Erkenthand and killing Mercer take? Well, that's what we have got to kill him. I mean, I'm only guessing. So I when I came here the first time, I looked in every little corner of this place looking for goodies. All right, thinking there's got to be something secret here. So I went round every little place, checking all the boxes, because they always leave things in boxes. And look at that. Although I'm not sure if this is meant to be here, because there is some, you know, some stuff with the Creation Club. So, but yeah, we'll have all those. We'll sell the things, because whenever the only, you know, scrolls we'll ever use, it will be ones that, you know, call to arms. It'll be like a rallying call. So I did search around, because everywhere I went on my first play, I went in every corner. I still missed some items, because I missed the three stones, 3 of the stones of Benzariah. So somehow I missed that, and I also missed the blade that somebody leaves when you find his dead body. There's a blade that would fallen onto the floor, and I hadn't seen it, and I missed that. But when I heard about it on some things that a lot of players miss, I thought I'll just check if I've done that. And when I got there, I found it was on the floor. So I took it. Searching all around fine, but not. You are not a quest taker. You are not a quest talker that is moving. Right. Okay. So what you're saying is that you could. So yeah. But I mean, I don't generally nook. But you know, I'm inquisitive, and there are the odd little things hidden. So. But I suppose I should make my way out, shouldn't I? Right, just make sure I'm going the right way now, which is the right way, that way. But yeah, I kind of always have a look. See, I look in the water. See, I kind of look, you know, I kind of look everywhere. I tend to look in the water, you know. So you know, is there anything down here? So I'll have a look, because it's been a long time since I ever would have done this. Because I don't think I really searched the second time. I was too eager to please and not break the quest. So for only the second time I will have a look around. Right. Because I was very, very, you know, I wanted to know everything. I wanted every quest the first time, and I searched everywhere. And you know, even round the back, you know, everywhere to find the things. Okay, so we'll meet them later. I don't worry about it too much now, although I'm looking now. I generally don't really bother quite so much, as long as I don't miss the important items. Because, you know, is there something over there, you know. But the first time I would have looked everywhere. And surprisingly, I never broke a single quest. Only the wolf skull. I'm not sure though. I don't think I broke the first wolf skull the first time, but I did the second time. I forgot that I had to, because it had been a while. I forgot to, you know, get the quest first. That's the only one I know which is really broken, apart from, you know, since I've been putting mods on, because that has been breaking it. After the quest is done, the place is spiffed up a bit. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, well, there's a standing stone there, so generally if I see a standing stone, I will immediately go to it. And usually there's something here. There you go. And we'll try out this new... Right, I realise I'm low on health, so before I get too low, I'm going to take something. So, we haven't normally had to... Although we do take the odd thingy of health. Oh, we'll increase it by 80 points, that'd be nice. We'll also do some damage. So I usually do all these things. I know I carry a lot of stuff, but I tend to, sometimes in different occasions I tend to do different things. So I like to cover all the bases, especially on my first character. I've slowly weeded those out and thrown away the ones that I'll never use. My resists are lacking, yeah. But on my first character, I generally have a potion for everything, because as I got towards the end of my build and got into the 60s and 50s, then I started expanding what I was doing, and now I've got to the point where I want to get 100 on every one, and I'm very close to 100 on every one actually, but I haven't got the perks for them all. But I'm trying at the moment, as my first goal is to get 100 on every one of the things, although I haven't got all the things. But I'll need about 250 levels, or 230, before I think that will be. Where is the mage? You need to get the mage. But yeah, you see what I mean? These guys blitz you. Now what always annoyed me about this game is when you play as a mage, do you kill them as quick? I don't know. I mean, you do to a point, right? Let me take a resist fire. So that's what I should have done. So that's why I tend. It usually is trimmer now than what I used to be, because before I used to have millions of them. So without that, I cut it in half, kind of. Plentiful, definitely. Let's go down there and put a big in. I find that as soon as if you become a mage, you seem to be less powerful than them. They seem to be more powerful than you with the same things. Because I've had not always killed them in 2 or 3 hits. Right, I'm just waiting for the text to go because I couldn't see. How do I use up some magicka there? I'll never know. But apparently I did. Oh! There's a sweet taste in my mouth. How dare you, lady! Sorry, there's a little bit of Eowyn slipped out there. I like to whip into the character every now and again and just give her a voice.
That's the best you can do! I'm going to enjoy killing you.
Not unless I whip off your head! Shield comes in handy. A little bit of blood damage now. A little bit of bleed damage, sorry. Hello, that thing's transfixed on there and it will not move. Sometimes, I don't know whether they're meant to be like that or whether they're meant to be like that. Well, see, it's like they're a minor, they got a thing of minor restoration. Alright, they're an arch conjurer, but I don't know. I mean, alright, they could be really good, but I can pick up that, all of that, in that order. But I love that. Right, okay, where was that stone? The Shadow Stone. So I think that's where you go invisible, isn't it? For an extended period. Now, how long is an extended period? I'm going to cancel that for a moment because I think at the moment I think I have the regenerate health and where is it? Oh no, I have the Thief Stone at the moment. Oh, I think that's because I was doing some potions, so I switched it to the Thief Stone because that gives you a slight boost to your potions. Although I kind of doubted it for years, but I wasn't quite sure. But it seems to it does actually give you a boost, same as Crosis does the same thing. I think the Paragon above shout lasts 60 seconds. Yeah, because usually they're only like a minute or so. So I'm I can't remember how big that is. They're usually pretty big, aren't they? So we've got like 50 minutes, so we could put it off for a little bit. Better not, I mean, that would probably take a while. So let's see, what can we do? I mean, we could talk to Septimus, but I think the other character did it quite recently, so I don't want to do it too soon after the other one. So let me see. I wouldn't mind finding the rest of these, which are... Well, there's one there. So actually there's one there. So is that part of this? Because I think once the location shows up, then it gives a marker, but it doesn't give it until it shows up. I wonder if any more are showing up. So if you manage to discover it or a quest opens it, then I do believe it shows it. It's a little bit turned. I find this, I usually have it like that. So it looks like, is that in the same place? Hang on, I've lost it now. Is it there, or is it there and under the ground, or is it there and in the underground place, you know, Blackreach? I'll just wait a minute, because you know, that wouldn't, yeah, I wouldn't mind searching for that, because now we have a marker, might be able to find it quickly. So it is Ralbathar. Okay, so I may have missed that then, but that's probably... So I missed it. So let's just see if it's leading to that. Let me just make sure there's no other quests. So, where is it leading? Is it leading into here? Let's have a look. Women's intuition might tell us. Or it could be round. Excuse me. So I don't know. I mean, is this... I'll tell you what. That's not unlike Eowyn's sword. Eowyn's is kind of silver blade with a gold insert that kind of curves around. So that's a little bit like the one in the film. So it could be a bit more like her sword. So we could go with this sword, although a lesser kind of made at her. But she's mostly an archer, so she very rarely, probably only about 5% of the time she's ever used it.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Well. I'm gonna make you bleed, so much so that I won't need to use my sword. Have you not heard of me? Have you heard not the tales from Middle-earth? For it has gone down in the annals of time.
Take me?
And I will be getting the thing that makes me move faster. She shouldn't hurt me with those arrows. Although I think that's a lesser, actually. Oh, I'm gonna lead you to... I think that's a lesser who... No, she hasn't got that. No, I have. I'll do that for Lydia. Well, are they all dead? So it's in there. Right, first of all, I have a quick look around. I'll just do a quick look around. I don't, as I say, I'm not trying to 100% everything on this, on all these playthroughs. I'm trying to do the main things. Not worry too much about the other bits. I was watching another video last night about 5 things that you miss in Skyrim, and well, 2 or 3 of them just like, oh yeah, of course I've got that. It was like I've got that, many times. So I don't know how people can miss that. And one of them was the long hammer. That would be a good one, but Susanna Grot, who we haven't done for a while. The thing was, I didn't know if Susanna Grot would ever work again, because not because she's got an injury which stops her working, because now we can bash them with our blades.
That the best you can do?
Yes. Impressed? How they think they're going to get past this lady, I don't know. More than 70, I'll have to leave that one. Or we can fly past these people now with our newly honed shield straight from the reservoir. Well, straight from my backyard. I'm just going to have a look around here. All ladylike. Oh no. Don't you hate the different ways? But there's probably, one of these ways, Happy Thanksgiving, says Jeffrey Giordano. Is it Thanksgiving in America? What is Thanksgiving? I know it's like a special day for you Americans, but what is it? Is it thanks to what? Is it thanks to, when you were given independence? Is it, is it like a national holiday? I would like to know exactly what it is, because I've forgotten. The last time I heard Thanksgiving was not till Thursday. What's that? Oh, not till Thursday. Oh, I see. So what is Thanksgiving? Because I've heard it, but I've never really gone in to find out exactly what it is. It's a bit like, would you be interested in what Easter is? Oh, did I fail then? Would like the skeleton key. I'm not very good. As you can see, look, I'm not very good. I can't remember places. I just kind of twiddle it a bit and then twiddle it a bit. Oh, well, luckily I got it. But yeah, so I'm more likely to break locks. I wouldn't mind the skeleton key. Well. What have we got here? Lydia? Don't you go attacking first. The Lady Eowyn likes to show her mettle. How close can I get before I whip off their heads? Not close enough.
Over here.
Well, I went for the him instead. He's the archer. First, smash you to shreds with my shield. I call it the shredded shield.
Nothing.
My. Oh, I thought that was Lydia then. Well done, Lydia. I have the key now. Do you like my shield bashing? I may cuff you now and again. But I think I should. It's a national holiday celebrated on various dates in the United States, Canada, Grenada, St. Louis, and it's just like, yeah, but what is it? What does it signify? That's what I was trying to
find. Whoever did this.
What is it, Elaine?
I don't know how you made it this far, but you'll go no farther.
Farther?
Never should have come
here. What have I done to upset thee? Every time you hit me, I shall hit you back. I would run for it if I were you. So yeah, what does it signify? Does it signify, a blessing of the forefathers, or what is it? I'm trying to pin you down and nobody wants to be pinned. Am I most meant to, I could put... Well, no, I can't do spells.
This time.
I mean, is he meant to attack me? Because, I don't want to hurt people. You don't know me, I don't like to rush in. Do we? Oh, look at all those lovely trinkets. Right, I'm just going to shut the window because... people could just look straight into my house. Oh God, our bones are cracking. Oh. No, I'm joking. That didn't hurt at all. What was that? It began as a day of giving thanks to the blessings of the harvest and of the preceding year. Similarly named harvest festival holidays occur throughout the world during autumn. So it was a bit like the harvest in England, like what do they call it? I don't even know what it's called now, I forgot. Do not kill Alain, he is the Dark Brother who could tire. Right, I'm just thinking that.
Someone there?
Lydia! Be a good girl, don't do anything.
Time to end this little game.
Those are actually fighting.
We can kill him. For he is a man of ill repute. Fuck it in. Who's been a very naughty boy then? Sorry if I'm being a bit silly, you know, just ignore it. But you know, I do like a good cuffing. I've been honed. Yeah, she's not exactly got delicate feet, has she? Oh look, there's a master lock here, but I think I have a key, don't I? No, I don't. Oh dear, I do hate this moment. I would, because in Oblivion, and I was playing Oblivion for years. That was my second Bethesda game, my first Elder Scrolls, and I absolutely adored that. And I did lots of quests and concentrated on the main one, and did all the things and unlocked things as I proceeded to my journey on that. And I've started doing it again, and I got the skeleton key, and you know, after breaking locks and never having a lockpick, because I could never do these things that were anything past easy. You know, I might be able to do the second one, but man, I would like one now. For the Lady Eowyn is not great at these things, as you can see. For if we don't get any kind of little niblet, we have a niblet. Now, Faramir told me to try and concentrate on a point, but I can't see any points. So there's kind of a little bit of a width there. I'm going to go by the width. Right, so I don't know what that signifies, that width, but it was kind of there. So I mean, I'll go there, just a niblet. Alright, it's the wrong way. So this is what he told me to do. There is a perk in lockpicking that makes... Oh yeah, that's true. So I suppose you didn't. Yeah, so I'll go there. That may have been too much. So I think it was about there. Although it could have been there. So maybe I did too much. I'm not very good on masters. Right, okay, so that's not enough. So I'll try a bit more, like that. That's probably not enough, is it? So yeah, I'm not very... I'll tell you what, this is the time when I should be wearing something which might help. This is the character where I think we do need some help. Because, you know... Let's see, we should have something that will help. Oh, we haven't got our helmet on. Oh, that's because we're wearing the... I think I'll put this on because I can breathe underwater. Right. Oh, there's some heavy stuff there. So let's see. I must have something that helps me pick locks. Have I got like a Thieves Guild thing? Pickpocketing? Nah, not really. Have I got anything that would help me in this? Nothing at all. Wow. Wow, we are sadly lacking in that department. Have I got a potion of lockpicking? Would it be a potion of lockpicking or... I don't know. I'll have to try it again. Be in a different place now, isn't it? Is it the same place? No. Well, I didn't like that place anyway. Right. I'll try a little nudge here and a little nudge. We have a nudge, right? It's just, see, it's just above this. There's like a little peephole there, just showing through. So I was told to get that little bit peeping through like that. Hang on, no, there. It was that little bit peeping through, so I'll go a little bit more that way. No, that's the wrong way. So some people, you know, they're just doing this all over the place, even though they, you know. So I'm trying to improve my lock picking. I'm down to 27. A teeny bit? No. So this could be a toughie. The Lady Eowyn trieth or may. I'll try that. It's now, I know, you know, kind of in between those two. I think it's got to be more than that. But you know, I'm only guessing. I'm not really trying. I'm a lady of sorry, not ill repute. I was going to say a lady who's not great at this. Oh, I thought I had it then. Almost beamed then. Oh, wow! There's an effort. This stuff. Oh, did you see that? Give me a nasty cuff. Pick all this stuff up. Everybody, you know, I notice a lot of people, they don't pick up all this stuff. I notice Queen, she never picks it up. Queen, you know, it's a shame she's not here today. A little bit disappointed. But I know she never picks up things like, you know, stuff like that. But maybe she doesn't bother. You know, she just wants to do the quest and couldn't care less about the, you know, upgrading the gear and all that kind of gubbins. You know, why would you want that? You know, because we all play our own tiddly little way, don't we? Well, not tiddly. Right, I'm going to do a quick save here because I'll probably regret it in a minute. For if my shield just be out of place for just one moment, I could be cut in two. Wow, we moved deceptively fast. Move back, young centurion. For he hath a mighty bit of... Oh, well cuffed, Lydia. Oh, a couple of nice soul gems too. A little lever there. Do you want any bolts? Are you interested in a bolt? Not today, okay. No, I'm not really a bolt person. I've only ever really used a crossbow once with my first character, because we found out that did vicious damage, and we have crafted on my original play a really vicious crossbow which ignores armor, 50% of the armor, and has a vicious you know, spell on it and that kind of thing. Oh, Lydia, we are under severe stress. I'll try and knock him over, for he doth be big, but not quite big enough for the lady. I don't know why I took the bolt there. Sheer habit. Well done, Lydia, for that was a fine show under extremities of extremity. I think the, you know, doing the female voice is kind of taken over a little bit. You know, it could ruin my reputation as, you know, being a real hard-working butch man that I be. Yoked. Oh no! Not for wicked blades, for thou give thyself away before I even got to you. Oh, this could be tricky. How am I going to avoid this? She asked. Well, this could be very hard. I wonder if I can jump on that and just jump over the top of the blade. Oh no, I could be cut in two. No! I may have succeeded. Lydia, how did you get on? Come on. Don't fight it. Is there always a hidden trigger, is there? Oh, did I hit it then? Lydia? Oh, I say! I'll let soften them up first, then hit them with the blade. Like that. Well, my sword is may not be as good as my fling. May not be as good as my shield, but by Jove, it does wrap around at times. Right, what is it called? A large brass Dwemer Wooin. What's it called? Dwemer Mingot. No, it's not that. Never stop at the top of a trap zone with a follower. They tend to stop right in the... Yeah, they do, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Blame it on Lydia. Right, what was it? It was like a... it wasn't a metal ingot. It was a greater... That's it, strut. That's it. Some of these can be a mite heavy. I don't know about you, but I'm not going that way. Oh no. She saw through my plan. Don't worry, I can jump over that. For I am sprightly. No, I blame you. You blame me? What, you blame me even when she runs in front of me? As I go back with my sword, she runs in front and I hit her, and you would blame me for that, Ghost? Surely that is being a little bit mean. Oh, you resisted my talons, did you? Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, you know, I'm not picking up that. See, that's 20, that's 25. Why would you ever pick that up? Unless, of course, you're a dwarven, you know, unless, of course, you're a Gimli and you want to make, you know, lots and lots of dwarven things. I mean, how many people use the dwarven stuff? Yes, because you decided to bring an over-eager follower. I'll tell you what, one day I am going to do an entire playthrough without a follower. Alright, I mean, it may be about another 5 years because, you know, it will take that long to get through all these characters. Get through these 2 characters. Or 3 that we're on at the moment. It could take a while. But I'll tell you what, I promise you I will do that one day. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. I'm very tempted to go down the sneaky, backstabbing, you know, invisible kind of route. Lydia, what are you doing? Oh, there's somebody there. Let me dispatch that. That's if he does not escape me and move so fast I barely touch it. I've barely got a twinkle there. Right, okay, we got a... I'll see if I can hit it this time. Yeah, I know what you're saying. See, in third person it's probably a little bit easier. Whoopsie daisy, he went for a fly. I'll have that one. Then you will run a character with a very high stamina, but a kid will be able to kill your character. What, if I go with a sneaky character, I would die immediately? Is that what you're saying? Look, I did Gollum, alright, on the Xbox. I did 2 Golems, one on the Xbox, one on the PS5. On the Xbox, I went through the entirety of Bleak Falls Barrow with no armour. And killed everyone, including the guy where the puzzle room was. So I think if I can do that from the beginning of the game, I might be able to do a build like that. But, you know, hey, I mean, what do I know? You know, I'm not saying I'm good at it. You said no followers, so you will have to pump stamina. Oh yeah, what? With Eowyn, I am kind of leaning toward that stamina side. I feel that is a necessity. I just thought, have I got to check my shield to see if it has a, yeah, so health will suffer. Yeah, that's the only trouble. But it was very difficult. I had to keep, you know, because he got like a couple of points so far, and he'd already had about 1. I don't know if we had the second perk. When he went in to, you know, we tried to hit, like, do the stab, but he woke up. But I managed to get a couple in, and then I retired, ran away to the back end, and then I was visible again, and I just kept coming back, taking a little nib at him, running away, and just kept doing it like that. For Ray can sometimes use his brain and astound the, and he had no armour on. But yes, I mean, yeah, he'd probably die most times, probably 9 times out of 10, he probably would die. But I wanted to entertain it, because I wanted to go on, and then I thought, why? He doesn't wear anything. You know, he only has but a loincloth. And I thought, I wonder if I can get through the beginning of the game, and Bleak Falls Barrow. Look at this. For he is unaware. Missed him. I got him! Oh, you! How dare you attack a lady? You will take a... You were lucky I didn't slice off your head there. Well, some people say that being in third person is a better view because it gives you surround, you know, you can see your surroundings. I don't like that. I like the... I think a wider view would be good on first person. Some people say that, you know, so it is a bit wider. It might make it better because sometimes, as I say, they can come along and then before you know it, they're gone. So that's the only downside of it. I'm being very serious today, aren't I? I'll have a couple of these just in case. You know, I won't be eating anything made with it though. Right. I wonder if there's any chests in here. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that. What a stroke of luck. Glass. I'm going to leave that one. I'm not sure pumping damage is worth only 5 points to carry weight. I think it's 10. Isn't it 10? Hang on. I got a feeling it's 10. But of course I could be lying. So that is why I'm pumping health and stamina. More on the stamina. I have a perk. So, well, as you know, if we can't do light armor, because Eowyn is light armor, 10 to stamina, 5 to carry. Is it really? Oh, yeah. Oh, you could be right then. I will check that next time. But yeah, I do believe you. Yeah, I knew it was 10, but maybe you are right. Yeah, that's a shame because that always used to sometimes be enough. Right, it's not enough for that. We're not going to do dual flurry because we're not Legolas. We're not going to do that. We're only interested in blades, which is what Ray did on his first build. And we would like to go up here and do that. That would be nice. But really, shield is the one we're going to maximize right up to the top. Because the one we want is... well, disarm, yes. We want this one next. And I can't do it. So I'm going to save that. Okay, well, I absolutely trust thee. Goes that you're all right, because you know I tend to forget after over the years. You tried it too many times. I gave it 2 or 3 chances. The third time, I ripped your head off. Has he got a helmet? This is the... now this one, do not blame me, blame the wiki. Right, okay. Well, no, I believe you because, you know, wiki's always right, isn't it? But yeah, I always thought that, yes, the hardened helm is heavy, and the other one, it just says a farmer helm. It doesn't say heavy. So I took it when you meant the lighter one, you know, I thought you meant they're both heavy, but one of them doesn't say the, you know, heavy or hardened. So that's how I read it. But read it. Alright, somebody up there apparently. We shall cut him in 2. That's after I've had a good widge around. I like to have a good look around. Sometimes the chests are on the side. You know, there could be all sorts of places. And yeah, I very rarely get that. I'll get that because... oh, I thought they were kiting for a minute. I take it we've got to go up here. We do not have to. Apparently it's through an invisible gateway to heaven there. Oh, Lydia, thought you have trapped me in. But you soon moved back and I thrust thy way past thee. Did I come down or go back up now? I'm completely lost. Oh, don't do that, young sir. Oh, I forgot my shield there. For I let my guard down for a second. Yes, I know. So what you're actually saying is there is a farmer helmet which does actually say left in the top left of the screen. Because I'm guessing you're right, but I have a heavy farm, a heavy farmer one which says farmer helmet, but it says heavy in the bottom, top left, and I can wear that with a circlet. So I don't know what has happened there. In your game, yes. You're too late. For the lady striketh from the shadows before, and I even chopped your ear off before you could use it. His hearing is not quite as good as I thought. Not sure if it is a mod I have or you were very lucky. Well, yeah, I don't know. This is on my Xbox 360, so this is the original game, not the special edition. And I think, generally I do have the, the other one. What does that do? It opens something, doesn't it? Oh, is this the one with the 2 switches? That we have to switch it within a certain time? I'll go with that. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, I have gone the wrong way. Oh no, I'm falling off the edge. I can cling to a surface like cling film on a wet nappy. Sorry, I'll take that one back. Right, well, there's nowhere there apart from that. Right, okay. Right, let's see. Where do I go from here? Let's see. Right. Do I drop down? How do I get up here? That's a very good question. How did I get up here? I must have got up here somehow. How did I get up here? Because I've forgotten now with all the talk. Oh, I came from down there. So is this the one with the double buttons? The other, I think that's a switch, isn't it, as opposed to a baton. So yeah, where are we supposed to go? Well, I've lost the way. No direct path be seen. It leadeth through a back alley. Right, I'll look at the map and try and work it out. It is that way. So we have to go in a northerly direction. I presume it's up there. So how do we get up there? We have to go across there. So we have to go another way. Where hath I not been? I will walk around to try to find a missing doorway. Right, okay. So is there another door that I could have took, which could be the alternate way? Oh, fidget. Don't worry, Lydia. There's no switch there. I'll get the shield just in case. It might. Would the shield block me from this terror? Let's try it. No, it doesn't. It's alright. Isn't that odd? You hold out a shield. Okay, if it must be a mod due to there is no light farmer helmet in Skyrim Special Edition. And that's not a face of, yay, I was right. That's a face of, I've never seen, and I know it was a long time ago, but I have never seen in any of my plays, I have never seen one that said light in the top left hand corner. They've had a heavy or a hardened one, and then they've had just a farmer helmet. So I've never seen it. So it's a mod then. Oh right, okay. So I don't want to say, oh well, oh I got that right. I don't want to gloat on it. Although I am mightily pleased. Although no, I'm not mightily pleased at all. That's just childish. Bye Jeffrey. Are you off now, Jeffrey? Then why do you say it like her? Yeah. I mean, I'm still going to look out for that because I am mightily, intrigued by that whole thing now. Take care, Jeffrey. Oh, I don't know why I'm writing down Jeffrey's leaving, apparently. Jeffrey, bye for now, Jeffrey. Thanks for sticking it out and watching the Lady Eowyn crush all beneath her with her vicious weapon. Right, where do I go? I have to find another way. Where did I come in? That's a good point. Oh no, the path doth disappear. Aha! I see. So somehow we have to get up there. How do we get up there? Because if there's a way up here, I imagine there must be a way around there over to there. And I just haven't seen it. Yeah, we've got to go across here, around here, around here. No. Right, now I'm a little bit perplexed. Either that or there's a stair missing, which I can't see. Or we have to use, you know, a special shout to leapeth across the chasm. It's the button. But how do I... So what the button do? Did it lower a bridgeth? Sorry, I'm getting all poetic. Right, alright, I've got to find this... Where is the button? Right, did the button lower something? Oh, it did. Oh, I see. I had a look, and I thought I was looking at the gateways, thinking, oh, it unlocked the door. I didn't realise it was just doing that. Sorry, I missed that. And now there is another one. Is this the one where you have to do them both, or is the one where you don't? I know I should be hiding, but Lady Eowyn feels brave today. I went too fast. Well, I went past it, didn't I? Well, I'm trying to clear the enemy, to be honest. See her walk in front of me again, then? You finish it then, Lydia. Because I don't want to be accused of hacking away at my follower. Although I've done it several times today. Is there a second button? Right, now where? He asked. Door leads to Karliah and Brynjolf. Right, so is this the one with the two switches? That's all I wanted to know. Aha! Me appears to have found it. Yes! So it was just that button. Yeah, I pressed it and I didn't hear anything like a sound of anything opening. So I thought, oh, it doesn't do anything. So maybe I've got to like press the second one. So that's... Hello, there's a switch there. So for a minute I thought there was nothing. Right now, is there anything round here? See, I know every trick in the book. Well, I don't know every trick in the book. I moved too fast. So what I could do, you see, is I could avoid that stuffily. I just want to see if there's anything round the back of here before I get shot in the back by that vicious Targoid. Anybody interested in Doctor Who? Apparently Doctor Who has a special charity thing coming up with the, I don't know, what was it, 10th or 11th? You know, he's coming back for a special one-off. I think it's for a one-off. But I was watching a video all about how, all about the story of Doctor Who, and I didn't know about the Foundlings. That's something I ain't got a clue. So obviously I missed. It could be that I missed some of the later Doctor Who ones because I don't know, I kind of lost a little bit of interest in it. I don't know, the stories weren't quite as good. I don't know what it was, but I don't know, I was watching something else. So I may have missed that, but I didn't know there was things like Foundlings, and there were so many different types of Doctor, and they worked on, he was white, he was black, he was a woman, he was not, he went through all different iterations before they finally just settled on the right one. Am I in the right place? He said. Well, it's leading this way. Ghost. Good idea. So it looks like I'm going the right way. Yeah, I do move a bit fast. But I'm trying to do it so that it does not bore the pantis. Ah, now this is one. I see. I went to one the other day on my 360 on Vald, which I thought I'd discovered, but I hadn't actually been there because it ticked off on the thing. But I didn't say cleared, so I must have missed that on my original play, and I'm playing that at the moment, and it has about 10 of these. And I tried every single button to see which one did what, and I couldn't work out the code. So don't tell me the code for this one, because so I tried everything on my 360, and I couldn't work it out. Same with this one, and I can't remember, and it was only a few days ago. So I'm gonna try that one. Nope. I mean, I tried looking on the thing as well, you know, on the one with 10 thingies, and I couldn't work out. And the Falbafaz one, you know, where you have those 6 things and you have to hit them and so they spin up, right? It says in the book to use a bow and arrow, and I tried about 5 shots aiming at, you know, going a little bit higher, a little bit lower, and do you know what? I never got it to hit once, even when I hit it right in the right spot. So I found the spell was the best way of doing it. There is a certain thing, and you only use 3 shots, yeah. But I'm just wondering if there's any kind of clue, but there isn't. So I don't think it was this one. So I'm going to see if there's anything that would lead me to think which one it will be. But there's no real clue, is there? It's just hit and hope, isn't it? So I don't know how people are supposed to work this out, to be honest. Oh right, so it's the middle 2. So how would people work that out? It's the middle 2. So you press it, and if it's something nasty happens, and then you keep going until you work it out. Well, I thought there would have been some sequence to it, you know, some kind of, you know. But on the one with like 10 of them, I was like, how the hell do you work this out? And Falbafaz, 3rd from the left, right? Okay. So in Falbafaz, you know, you got that thing, is 6 things, and you whiz them up. And I found I did it with a spell, I did it with a bow, and half the time when you do a spell or a bow, well, with the bow I was missing most of the time, and I'm pretty good with a bow. And half the time I'd hit it and nothing would happen, so it was really finicky trying to get that within the time limit. And as it, you know, gradually goes like this, you know, when you hit 1 or 2 and it goes right, I don't know how it is telling you how to do that. I don't know how you read that to work it out. I've never been able to work it out, so I've just had to hit and hope. And that's my original character, and I've never, this is the first time I've done it, and I can't work it out. So I didn't know how to work it out. I tried every possible combination I could think of, and you know what? I was not coming up with the answers. So in the interest of not boring myself to death for another 2 hours, I decided to look it up, and that's the first time in my entire playthrough of my 360 I've ever looked anything up. And yeah, that really upset me that I had to do that, but I couldn't see any clue. I had looked in the book, no clue in the book. Then bypass you, but head straight for that clanky, noisy Lydia. Yeah, I think I'm actually doing that on my own, because I can carry 400 carry weight I had 400 spare carry weight, so I don't need a follower, and I didn't take her with me for that, because she would have got in the way. Although I can't remember if I did or not. I don't think I did. Or did I? I might have done. I can't remember. I can't quite remember what I did now. I thought I didn't, but then again I might have. But I can't work out Falvathaz. That is one of the ones that totally evades me. I cannot work it out. Nothing seems to, I tried tons of things. I must have tried for about 3/4 of an hour trying to get any kind of reason out of it, and I could not work it out. I tried reading it, see how far it went round, to see if that was giving me any clue, but I couldn't see any clue there, because sometimes it seemed to just go around the same amounts each time. So I know what to do here. We have to get rid of the little things that are blocking it. So if we try and do that, so then we got to look for the things that are stopping it moving. And there's a big group behind there, from what I remember. So there should be a few places where it's stuck, and we have to find it. From what I remember, anyway. I think this is one. Yes. Hello there! Just have to look that up on, about this farmer helmet on the original Skyrim to see whether there is a light version that says a light version on the original game, not the newer ones. See that one? See that's So that's the one I think I got, which I can use, but which is just called a farmer helmet. So it's still heavy armor, but I thought it worked. It could be it was on the special edition it worked, but it didn't on the other one. So I can't remember which way round it was, but on one of the games it didn't work, which is a bit odd, I thought. And I did check it. What did say heavy in the top left-hand corner? So I was I'm a bit baffled by that one. This is the other one, and I think one of them or two of them is under the ground because it's connected to this, and I think it's down here somewhere. There is one under the water, so either this bit or the other bit. Up to like 3 hours now. This is what that got me last time, and you were trying to lead me to it. Right, so we've got that one working and that one working. There's just that one over there. I got this one here with a chest. How do they fit a lock into that? Oh no, not another expert lock. From the bottom of the stairs, head right. Yeah, I mean I just keep looking until I find it. What I did with you on my first play. Oh, look at this, the Drog Staff of Chastening. So this must be a Creation Club one. Look at this. See, I don't mind the Creation Club because if it gives you new weapons, armors, and all kinds of things, I think that's worth grabbing. Because I'm all for additional content. I mean, we all like putting mods on and getting additional weapons and all that lot. To me, the Creation Club, especially at that cheap price, because otherwise it probably would have cost about £100 to have bought it separately before they did that special offer of like 15 quid. So when I saw that, I thought, man, for a bit of extra content, I thought that is worth getting. So I think that's it now. Everything, as long as everything is moving, this should be okay now. The only trouble is, a gigantic creature might come through there, and I'm going to be ready for it. I picked that up, did I? I won't give it to Lydia yet, if I still have 100 weight left. Well, a bit under that. Right. So let me see. What am I doing? Blade. Oh yeah, it's almost out there. Right. I'm going to get see if Lydia has collected enough souls
right
to fill my wallet. And
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Oh, Lydia, I love it when you say that. So we have 3. See, the Ethereum shards. I'm after the Ethereum shards, Ghost. So what I do, I give her 1 of everything. Okay. What I do is I give her a sprinkling of every single kind, so that it's, you know, each one should go in its proper places, and they are filling. Alright, so that's how I'm kind of bypassing that whole things going in the right place. I am just giving her a wide selection and keeping an eye on it, and when they're filled, taking it and then giving her more, and doing it that way to try and do, you know, some of everything. Alright, so I've got 6 there. Now I didn't do this on my original play, I just purely had so many. I had about 30 or 40 black and even more grand soul gems by just hitting things and never worrying about it. So that's why I didn't worry about it. So are you saying the follower's smarter than you? What do you mean smarter than me on what? On grand? Well, yeah, well, yeah. Arguably, you could say that, yeah. Hang on. So arguably, yeah, you could say that she's smart. I'm not saying she's smarter. It's just that. See, I think that's why on my original play, because I had so many soul gems, because I used to keep a terrific amount of soul gems on me. I never threw them away unless I had like 50, and then I would take away half. So because I had a wide variety, whatever, unless I just did loads of animals all the time, they generally went in the correct one. So what I'm trying to do is, yeah, and I only thought of it, you know, when we were doing Saruman, because we were struggling so much. That was the first time I came up with the idea. I know, I'll give them a load of soul gems of all different varieties, and they can fill them up. And that's when I came up with it. So that's only just with Saruman. I think with Shield I can't do anything about. I will put something mighty on here just in case. But so that's why I think I got a lot. Plus, you know, I picked up a few as well. So I'm not sure what he is. He's going to do his steam, isn't it? Is there anything that can resist steam? I don't think. Is it equal to frost? Yeah, she's filling the right way. But the thing is, if I have the same ones on me and I'm hitting, you know, see, I was using the Mason Morel bowl for quite a long time, and so when I have I had a large selection. If whatever I hit, it would fill the correct one. So I think that is why I had so many, and they all seem to be in the right places, because most of my grand and whatever, they were filled with grand ones. So I think that is why it's part luck and part, you know, picking up every soul gem, whether it's, you know, whatever size it is, I pick it up on my first play. So that's how I tend to have done it, and I did that early on. As soon as I got a weapon or something that would give me that, I deconstructed it so that I could use it. It's a steam attack, yeah. So is there anything that can resist steam? Because I always thought it was frost. But, you know, what do I know about anything? You know, I think I know. So this one, look, 71. So we're getting better ones now. And also, yeah, my armour should have gone up a bit. So our armour, if I put the ones I was wearing on, you know, because I haven't, you know, I'm actually weaker now because I'm wearing this armour, because before I was wearing this. Okay, know there is a resist, but have not come across resist steam. Yeah, I don't think there is resist steam, but is there something that would help with it at all, or is there nothing that can do it? I think I was wearing this, you see, so it's, so I can go up to 351 if I wear that. That's why I changed that, because it started to get higher. So I generally am doing this, I'm generally doing things that will, you know, gradually. So once I upgrade these might then become better again. But I want to kind of do. So I want to do that one. So I tend to do what suits the character. Tend to do things that will, you know, fit that character. So really I should be doing something else on this one, amulet. I should have one somewhere here for that aids me in something to do with sword or blocking. Yeah, blocking I think. Yeah, that's it. Right, because something mighty may come down when I press this button. So I'll do a quick save and we'll try and get through this as quick as can. And let's see, oh, you're facing the wrong way. Will I do any damage when I do this? 2 hits! 3! Right up the bracers there. So I can kill things in 3 hits. It's pretty impressive really, considering I haven't got a hugely powerful sword. You wait till I smith this up. For it will dice them into, and there's a lovely grand one there. Is that full? Is that a grand one? That's empty, so we'll give that one to Lydia. Lydia!
I've got your back. I am at your command.
I have a grand one for you to fill. Please fill it as soon as thou canst. I'll give her some common ones as well. There you are, have that grand one, fill that to your tally.
Let's get going then.
Did I pick it all up? And then through this door, and hopefully this is going to be very close to where it is, and then we can kind of finish today, because it's just round the corner. What a fun one we have had. I mean, it's been a little bit more serious today, I've been quite so silly. You know, I'm not always silly, just a lot of the time. The sound that means, is this mic too far away? It does seem a little bit far away to me. But you know, you don't want me to drown out anything else, do you? For the Lady Eowyn doth approach cautiously. You will see the crouch on my Xbox 360, sorry, on my Series X. The most powerful console in the world. Not as powerful as thy computer. And here's yet another one, a greater.
I'm right behind you.
Thought the Shire was in Blackreach. Well,
I am at your command.
Yeah, I think there's one of them in there, and I think we might have that one. I think that one was called a greater, if my memory doesn't fail me at the last minute. It was. Fill that one with all thy might. And there I do believe is Catria. Oh dear, is a vicious spider worker! For we have not had an Eowyn shout for quite some time. See, usually on my 360, how I did this was I killed things, and then I would get my light out, or my staff that, you know, did the mage light, because I used to like that one because I was Gandalf, half Gandalf. Got it to do different for everyone. Right, that's where we got an exit. And yeah, great fun. 'Tis Catria. Can't remember the lady on this 10,000.
That was quite the trek.
7,000.
Come on, I think it's over here.
Hello, Catria. It's nice to see you again. For we are the same height. Oh look. Blessed be.
Have to say, I'm glad that's over. That's what, your third?
Yes.
All right, only one left to go. I'll meet you there.
You'll meet me there? Will you mark it on my map? For that would be a blessing. Sorry, I'm lisping now. Oh no, she hasn't told me. Hang on. In that together we found one of the 4 Ethereum shards to make up the key. She left to search for the other shard and the 4, and oh, she's not telling me where it is. It could be because I'm inside a cave. So don't tell me. It could be that we're inside a cave, but yeah, what I did was use the torch, and so that I wouldn't miss stuff. But I obviously missed 3. I missed 3 of those little blighters, those little stones that I dragged around for years. But we had such a carry weight by then, we didn't really worry too much. There it is. Got to look in every little nooky cranny, and I must admit I did miss the occasional one of those, because they're kind of hidden in sometimes in little corners and crevices. And a couple of times when I have gone back on my 360, I have actually found one that I didn't see the first time. So don't go in the same ones twice too often, but now and again I do, because I might get an odd quest that will take me there. Okay, which is way down in those depths. Right. Oh, my lock picking is improving, but I'm down to 22. This might be the first character where I have to buy some. Lydia, what have you got on your head? Have you got something to help you with bowing? We must get you a matching hat. Where is your... I think it's a wolf's head, isn't it? Resolve for Dorman Storeroom. Yes! So, actually that might be quite quick, so we could do that next week. Yeah, so I did this for her. 24%. So how does this apparel rate in comparison? It's still 30, but the only trouble is that would leave her with no armour, and we want her to have 45. So look, we're up to flawless. I haven't seen that one legendary, but I did have a. Luckily, I had a potion which did it higher than I could craft. So that was how I got some of those things higher than that. So yeah. So that's what I always do. Right, activate the dwarven mechanism. Get suitably arranged. So, do we need to go down there? We don't really, do we? Let me just quickly look. Do we need to go down here? I don't think we need to. I think, yeah. Well, there's a way out upstairs. But there could be some things here that, although we may have already done it. Although we might have missed that one. Oh no. Well, that's not worth a lot, is it? Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll pick up, since I can pick up a lot. Oh no! For we have entered the doom of Blackrith. So we have explored some of this, haven't we? Yeah, we have explored a bit. Right, okay, so we won't go in there, we don't need to go in there. I don't think. So let me very quickly. I'm enjoying myself today. I go out like that, so I just do not want to stop. So it should be. What says go through there? But doesn't this door here lead out that we saw earlier? That doth lead us out. Because we already have the 30 thingies. Alright, there may be something else in there. Oh, I fell! Sorry about that, me. Trying to tuck in my skirt there and Is it really? What a fascinating concept that is. Alright, I'll see which this points me to. If it points down there, or we'll go down there. Right. Okay. It's pointing down there it goes. I shall follow that route to its destination, which could leave us to Masoft, which could be the one that you want, unless I've already got it.
Oh.
Oh. So how far is it? He asked. It's not far. If you know your way around Blackreach. What? I don't think I've ever known my way around Blackreach. I've never, mapped it out in my head so I know exactly where it is. I doubt if anybody can do that, unless they're astonishingly brilliant. Hello. But there's one right there. So is it in here? I mean, if it was in here, it would say, wouldn't it? Well, I know there are maps of Black Reef, but oh, what? I don't look at maps, Ghost. I never look at maps. I've got a map. I have a map that will tell me exactly where to go, but it's a little bit confusing. But I tend not to use maps. I tend to want to find it myself. So according to that, although I have two marked, don't I? So I do that when it shouldn't say anything. Yeah, I won't say anything. Right, let's pull this plug and get out. Well, we haven't got time today, so it's 7:15. I've gone past. It's gone past my tea time. Hope you enjoyed it today. I was a little bit more serious today, for a change. A little bit of seriousness. And you ought to see. You see, I've got that little glow on my thing there. I've got a little bit of glow. You ought to see the one on my 360. Oh, it's got stuff swirling around it as well. Oh, it's beautiful. It's called Mystic Aura, I think. That's a nice little mod. Right. Well, got 8 thumbs up. Yeah. I mean, I don't worry too much about the thumbs up, but it's nice when people tick it. Because it shows people have liked it. But I think it's mostly, to be honest, I think it's mostly because the people that do watch me, they're the ones that tend to put those ticks on, and everybody else doesn't. Because let's be honest, even the ones who get thousands and hundreds of views per episode, you know, their rate as well is very low. It's usually about 5% if you're lucky. If you're getting better than 5%, you're doing well. Right, I won't, you know, let you, you know. For some reason, she always hears she must love this table, and she must love this little drawing on here with the quill. She keeps staring at it, and I don't know what it is. Man, that's tight around her neck. So thank you all for watching today. I'd like to do a little huddle with Lydia, but she's been rather obtuse today. This is a word I haven't invented yet. So there we are, a little huddle together. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. It started spinning in a minute. I'd like to thank these people for coming in today. But yeah, I will be having a Valheim slaughter. It's called the Valheim Nightmare. So yeah, which way that goes you will have to see. But I'll tell you what, it was an absolute massacre by one side or the other. So if you want to see me getting massacred, well, sorry, one of us getting massacred, you know, either the enemies or me getting massacred in Mistlands, which is the new area that we've just gone into, and I kind of paved the way so that when me and Jess play, I tend to go ahead, set things up to make it easy for Jess, so that we, you know, we've got good armor and all that, so she can put it on and we can just get on and explore. And yeah, I did that, and my god was it an event. So if you want to see that, it's coming up, I think sorry, tomorrow or Monday. Bye everybody, thank you all for watching. Thank you to Ghost57, thank you Ghost for coming in and listening to my dribble. Thank you Jeffrey Giordano, thanks for watching me as well, it's very nice of you. Thank you to Harry Empire, who has now got an empire, so he's doing really well, or she. Dan Schneider as well, thank you very much Dan for coming in. Have I missed any bit? Morgana come in, I didn't even see you Morgana, sorry Morgana. I will be doing Baldur's Gate next week Morgana, next Thursday, so I just took a break this week, so I'm trying to catch up with time stamping and all kinds of stuff, and I want to do a Starfield one. Yes, I just said Morgana goes, so yeah, sorry Morgana, I missed you about 10 minutes ago. Sorry Morgana, I didn't answer. I was too busy dwaffling. So I think that is everything. Okay, thank you all for the problem. Not a problem, just caught the end of today. Yeah, you missed a thumping good episode. For we doth cut them in twain with our new shield. I'll show you my shield. Would you like to see my new shield? Because we have a new shield now. We did have the shield of Ysgramor, got magic resistance and increases my health by 20 points. But we have this one now, the Targ of the Blooded. When bashing, it does 3 points of bleeding damage for 5 seconds. And if we keep on doing it, we keep on getting it. So this is a fine little thing, especially for her. So I hope you enjoy that one. So thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Be back on Tuesday with Saruman. And Thursday we did Baldur's Gate. I will be doing the Starfield one. I did a little bit last night with my other character. But whatever I do with my normal cowboy type character, we'll try and stream. But I'll just do one stream just to kind of catch up. Now you have a damage and health option for them. Never saw. What's that? We just catch that damage and health option for them too. Yeah, nice. Yeah. So yeah, it's got a good one, that. And we'll smith that one up. I did smith it up, so it's it's like 71 now. It was like 40 or 30 or something like that, and I've smithed that right up to legendary now with one foul swoop. So and it just beat this one. So that's why I thought that'd be a good one, because that'll do the bleeding damage, whereas that one, hits, but it doesn't do any further damage. It just resists things and increases my health. So I thought that was a better way to go for her. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks all for watching. I'll see you all next time, and guess what? I'll see you later. Bye everybody. Yeah, just had a good time on Valheim as well. So we're really enjoying it, putting it down to a slightly easier level. We are enjoying the game, and by putting up the resources up 3 times is more resource friendly, but it's still a lot of grind you have to do, unfortunately. And that's the only thing I got against that game, is the severe grind and the very hard build. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed Skyrim today with Eowyn, Saruman next, and Baldur's Gate Thursday at 3:30 for all our broadcasts. Bye everybody. I'll keep you no longer, and I'll see you later. Bye. There we go. What did I